Ladies and gentlemen, what a ridiculous day. Ridiculous is an R word. Roach gang, roach is an R word. Do you guys know any other R words? R's in the chat. Oh my God. Dirty ass people. Dirty, disgusting, crusty people. I don't know if you guys know this. Becky was about to show her house on Lolcow, Queens. And all of a sudden, when the video was about to go up, she disappeared. Well, you know what? I actually have the photographs of her house that she never even showed. You guys, if you guys want to see them real quick, let me pull this up. So actually, one second. Let me pull this back. All right. So Becky was going to show a video of her house, and she took it down because she didn't want to show like personal security information or whatever. But I've scoured them. I've clipped everything, and I will show you what she was hiding, okay? And it's not going to show any of her secure information, but I want to say this. One of the things that you guys got wrong, the video that was shown of her house, that was actually just her trash room. Like, you know, some people have a laundry room. Becky has a trash room. I don't know if you guys know this. Becky is affluent. She comes from a very, very rich family. Let me pull this down. Okay, you can see right here. This is her living room. It's actually really, really gross how many pizza boxes are just littered around this room. You can close up on it and see, like, the chandelier is dirty. It's just gross. Let's see, this is her indoor garden. You can tell she didn't clear all the Wendy's chili out of her fountain. This is just absolutely, this is disgusting. Like, this is laziness. Like, do you realize the work it takes to even fill a fountain with chili, let alone leave it there overnight? That's just a gross misrepresentation of affluence. It's not just her bathroom. Both of her toilets are just littered with money. You can see the baby oil on the top toilet. She's obviously wiping with these dollars. This is absolutely disgusting behavior. There's this other room. Her indoor tennis court is just, this is laziness. It's littered with Gucci bags. All these designer bags are just filling up her tennis court. Why even have an indoor tennis court? Like, you can't, yeah, sure, you can play on this court. The court's clean, but your guests can't watch. Where are the guests going to sit? Inside the Gucci bags? Come on. And this is actually the most damning evidence of all. Oh, God, this is the master bedroom. Oh, God. You can tell that something happened on this bed. I can't even point out. They must have had like a chocolate milkshake and lemonade party and just let it spill everywhere. Oh, this is absolutely shameful. I am going to, guys, this is just vomit-inducing stuff. I'm not here alone. As always, my co-host, Xylee Gets Real. How you doing, Xylee?
Bro, that last picture. Oh.
Yeah, no, something was up with that last picture. I don't know. Who has milkshake and lemonade parties in bed?
True. Who does that?
Ugh. Absolutely disgusting behavior. Hey, how many of you out there think you're better than Becky? How many of you out there thought you were better than Becky before you saw her dirty house? This doesn't change anything. I feel bad for Becky. Like, obviously, she's not doing okay. Everything else is just so gross. Everybody gets to call in to rewind. Richie gets to call in if he wants to call in. I'm not gonna beg Richie to come on the damn show, but if he wants to call in,
neither one of us asked him. I got told by a third party that he was talking about calling in to rewind. I'm like, if he calls in, he calls in.
Yeah, like, this is the place to be if you want to be heard. Like, come on. Yeah. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. But I'm just, this whole thing is a stupid mess. If you're bringing any allegations out in public like this while you're fighting with somebody, that's the wrong time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. As a content creator who's covered stuff like this, and actually has actually made a mistake on a subject like this, I am not taking a side. I'm not going to, and I've said it since last night. I'm not taking a side. It really is a he said, she said situation, and it is nobody else was there. And unless any kind of definitive proof came out about anything on either side, I'm not taking a stance on this one.
I'll say this as a man who has had relationships end before. I could not see being so petty as to expose what would be obviously somebody's weakness. I think there's nothing weaker than as a man leaving a relationship and trying to break down the person. I don't care what that person did to you. I don't care. Yeah. Be the bigger man. That's what makes being the better man is what finds you a better woman after you leave. And for me, that was gross. Anything else? Truth or not?
Yeah.
I don't know. That the he said, she said bullshit. I'm not Fred Durst, but it's that right there. What happened? It's gross. That's as dirty as the house is, if not dirtier.
Just don't take it to Discord. Don't take it to Discord. I mean, I agree with Tina on this. It really it just shouldn't have been public like that, because it wasn't going to just stay on the Discord. It was going to go everywhere once it hit the Discord. And it did. It did. All of it did. And I don't know. I'm not taking a stance on it. I've seen stories like this go sideways, and I'm not participating in it.
Xylee, today's episode is brought to you by the letter R.
Yeah.
You know any R words?
By the way, my camera is kind of funky today because I have to use the Discord from Google because the app part on my computer isn't working. I don't know why that Discord is not working.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
You pay for Turbo. You got Disco Turbo. This shouldn't happen.
I know. I agree.
I have another R word. I've been just absolutely beaten down by a bunch of lol cowards. These not lol cows, lol cowards. They're these people who follow the little that yo mama fellow, and the other R word of the day is racist. They keep calling me racist.
Yeah, they do.
And I just want to say, to anybody out there, to anybody out there that thinks I'm racist, it's all in your head. I'm the sweetest boy ever.
Yeah,
It's
you're the
so
racist. I'm the
ridiculous.
sellout. It is what it is.
It's so ridiculous. And they were like, "You're racist," and I'm like, "Just super chat it, to the show, because I don't need to hear your opinion for free. You were super chatting yesterday, saying it, the day before saying it. Keep them rolling in, you lol cowards. You won't even show your full face. You hide behind filters. You're gross. You're all gross people. I just want you to know that. There's a reason why you get together and pick on poor little beautiful Billy and say Billy hasn't changed his shirt in 4 weeks. I can't afford to change my shirt, dude. I got rashes all over my body. This isn't rosy, beautiful cheeks. It's actual rashes. I can't afford water to shower. I'm a poor little boy. No, I'm not.
Poor little sweet boy.
No, I'm
sweet
not.
Boy.
No, I'm not. Your accusations are baseless. Your entire existence is baseless. You're faceless people on the internet, anonymous lol cowards. Good for you. Keep up the poor work, you goofy broads. And the one goofy broad who was donating to call me a racist. Which
Billy is the second least racist person in the LolcowRewind universe, but he is handsome, so it's okay.
Thank you. I'm the second least racist person in the whole LolcowRewind universe. But I want that person to know, no matter what I say to you, you can't just call me racist because I'm answering. She's like, "You're racist for even responding to me." I'm like, "This is ridiculous." I guess I'm supposed to get down on hands and knees. I'll only do that for Jesus. All right? I'm only getting down on my hands and knees for Jesus. You like how I'm accepting Jesus in my life all of a sudden, Xylee?
Bring on Glammy Lammy.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Glammy Lammy. I know. I don't know. Ever since Keemstar told everybody they needed Jesus yesterday, I think it's the right thing to do.
Nah, you can keep that shit away from me.
Xylee, we need Jesus.
Nah,
I was in the Discord like, y'all need Jesus. This is my favorite new thing to do, is to just push Jesus on everybody. I love it.
Nah, I'm good.
I love it, Xylee.
Good. I know.
I love it.
You were such a shit stirrer, I swear to God.
Hey, if I wasn't stirring shit, the shit would get stagnant.
That's true. That's very true. It's what you're good at.
It's
your star power.
Gotta soak up those freshies and bring them to the top. I guess we're at war with LolcowRewind Queens.
No, we're not.
Oh, Xylee, right now tonight, Tina D said she's not coming on LolcowRewind until we apologize.
I've already apologized.
Nope.
I've already apologized, and I don't beg anybody. I don't even beg my own mama.
Tina needs you to beg.
I'm not begging.
Okay, if you're not going to go on hands and knees for Jesus, will you do it for Tina?
No.
But we believe in Tina.
The comment. Okay, Tina, I don't know if you heard it wrong or if somebody gave you wrong information,
With
but
Billy
I was
on
going
here, this
to
show should be
use
called
Michael's marriage as content.
Love this show.
That's not true. Actually, I was yelling about Becky being such a whore trying to hit on Michael when he's still married. That's what I was doing. I wouldn't use their marriage as content. I said maybe he was using it as he was using it as content, but I never did. We either one of us say we were going to use his marriage as content?
I am, yes.
You are?
Yes, I'm going to use Michael's marriage as content. I will do that.
Okay, great.
Because
I did.
Did you watch LolcowRewind Queens tonight?
Yeah.
Because Michael actually said he uses his marriage for content.
Yeah, he did say that, but I'm sorry, Tina. I don't know where you heard that, but
you know who reached out to me the day my dad died, and it really meant something to me. Michael did, because when I watched him lose his pop, we're not very, very close, but we've always been cool.
I'm willing to pay $1,000 for each person plus travel expenses and other costs for Becky and Richie to take a lie detector.
Scott, dude's trying to get the lie detector out.
Yeah, so
Xylee gets sassy, says Xylee's audience all know her hands are rated E for everyone.
Yeah, it's a saying I say on my channel. But yeah, no, but I just wanted to make that clear because she said that to Michael, and I was like, neither one of us said that last night. I was actually What? So I don't know if you misheard it or somebody gave you the wrong information, but I never said that.
I
But
will-
I already apologized for what I did.
I will
all that
100%
shit.
use Michael's divorce and family
Okay,
for
that's
content.
great. That's you. But neither one of us said that shit last night. Is my point, Billy?
And I'm going to
Neither
start
one of
doing
us
it.
fucking
I'm
said
going to
that.
start doing it
Okay,
now,
great.
just out of spite.
Go for it. Do it. Go for it.
No, what
All
I'm
right?
saying
don't
is
give a fuck.
I got a lot of respect for Michael, and I will follow his lead on any of that shit because he
I
knows.
don't have a problem with him.
Well, no, there isn't. You can't have a problem with Michael. He's making too much money and too much content to really give a fuck about any of this.
That ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got nothing to do with whether I have a problem with him or not. I don't give a fuck how many subscribers you got and how much money you got. That ain't got shit whether I got a problem with you or not. I don't have a problem with him. Shit. What?
Lumpy Space Princess says Billy is a devil pretending to be an angel. Get it right or pay the price. I have a devil and an angel on each shoulder. I am the house that God built, okay? Bridget Weston chat says, LMFAO, we are too, Billy. Cheers to that, Bridget. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but in another world, I would have stole Bridget from Michael on video. And that would have been content too. But I could never do that now.
Yeah.
I could have been right there with the whole universe of AGP. I know Tina, I know Michael, I know Angry Grandpa, man, like that just resonates with me. I see what they do and I'm like, this is like right where I fit in. I love that stuff. But the last thing I'm going to do is not use anything for content. Anyone can get it. I'm going to bring Michael up because now Michael's pissed me off. Get behind a camera. What the hell?
What? Oh. I'm like, I'm going to have to come up. He's mentioned too many things. I got to come up now.
Yeah. Remember,
Hi, everybody.
What's up?
Do you remember reaching out to me when my dad died?
Yes, I do.
You were like, you call me anytime. I never did because I don't reach out to people, but like just you reaching out to me really meant something to me. I'll never forget that.
Aww.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been through it. You know, I know how it feels and pain and, you know, when was this again? How long ago was this?
My pop died December 12th, 2023, I think.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Like 2 days after my dad, you know, so yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's just, but like,
That's
I
rough.
like when I saw your pop pass, it was such a public thing. Everybody online like felt that. And then when you took the time out to just be like, hey man, if you need anybody, to me, that's always who you will be to me. I don't care what anybody else says about you. You're that guy. And I think you're that guy to a lot of people. I see Tina ride for you and defend you, and I could tell you were.
Oh yeah,
you were there
she
for
loves-
Tina.
she
Like
loves Mike.
as you could flip Tina all the shit in the world, and she's like that just means she's part of the family because you did it to your family. Like it's how you guys made your
Right.
fucking empire.
I mean, publicly, the image of me is a piece of shit. Behind the scenes, people don't know the person that I've paid for funerals for like fans that have passed
believe it.
away. You know,
I believe
and,
it.
And I don't do it for publicity. Somebody will say my father passed away. I see they have a GoFundMe. Done. You know, I've taken care of it. You know, because
Yeah.
it's the person you are behind this shit is important.
Yeah.
Ah, I agree.
So what are we gonna do about Becky's house? We gonna mow that motherfucker down?
Man, I'm so upset that we couldn't talk about it enough. I'm sorry. I find it hilarious. I'm sorry. It's like
I find it funny that she was talking mad shit to everybody else, and then come to find out she lives in a house like that.
That's really
Not gonna lie.
right.
That's literally the entire thing, though. It's
saying.
people with glass houses, right? That's the phrase.
Right.
They're the first to throw rocks. It's just
It's like, yes, I'm sorry for this situation that I don't even feel I have the right to comment on. But
Right.
this one I do, you know, and I feel like I
Yeah,
should be allowed.
Exactly. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. And you know what? I'm not mad at Tina for taking her shots about that shit either. I'm sorry. The shit that she was talking to Tina on fucking
Right.
Queens about her house. What? And
Right.
you live in squalor, bitch. What the fuck?
She created the hashtag Roach Gang. You know,
Mhm.
like, yeah, when you're in glass houses, you know, don't throw rocks. You know,
Yep.
so
I totally agree.
But
I totally agree.
I will say there's something cathartic about this for Becky. She doesn't have to feel the shame internally anymore. Like I know I've been there, man. I had a grandmama that had a hoarder house, and it was really bad. And you can't do much. She couldn't walk, you know. We tried to fix it, and then the next day there'd be a ton of boxes from Amazon in the space we cleaned up the day before. It's like, what are you doing? And it's like once it's out there, once people know, then it's almost like you get to breathe a little bit. And Becky, 100%. You get to breathe, and you get to now know that we're here with you, getting you through this. Unless you get canceled off the show. Unless you get canceled off the show, then you're on your own. So don't get canceled.
One of those things. Like, take the jokes, take the licks, and then Tina doesn't. We don't hate her. Obviously,
yeah,
right.
One of those things. You've said some shit. You got some licks coming back for it.
Yep.
Take them and move on amicably. But you got to get made fun of a little bit.
Yeah.
Tina's done the same shit. Tina has done the same thing. Tina one time took pictures of my sister's house and how bad it looked, and she sent it to people privately, and I had to call her ass out on that. That's the kind, so I know all too well how this feels personally. Or people trying to take pictures of Bridget, when she was at her biggest,
Yeah.
She's lost almost 100 pounds since then. But people used to try
shady
to
as fuck. People are shady as fuck.
I used to get people posting pictures of me at Walmart. I'm in a People of Walmart coloring book.
Really?
I'm in a People of Walmart coloring book.
I have that book. I bought it for Bridget. I was like, Billy's on this motherfucker.
Like, everybody deserves privacy, right? But we don't live in a world where privacy is actually real. There's drone cameras.
Local Queens Hoarders special?
Local Queens Hoarders special. Actually, we all should fly out to Becky's house, and we all should clean her house with her. Like,
no, thank you. No, thank you.
Come on, Xylee.
Nope, I am not a team player.
Give us a hip hip hooray! Right, I can't even get down on my hands and knees to wash the floor, but I'll bust through some walls and give her a veranda or something. I'll demolish that sumbitch. But Mike, how you feel about Richie? Richie's in waiting right now.
My response is the same thing that Xylee said. It's like I can't have an opinion because this is a deeply personal situation between the two of them. Now, what I would say is, he was talking to Bridget in the comment section before I came on. It's like, Bridget was like, why did you record it? And he was like, oh, I recorded it for the police. Well, then why the fuck did you post it on Discord?
For spite. For spite.
Yeah.
Because he was pissed. Yeah.
I'm going to pull Richie in. Do you want to stick around or do you want...
Yeah, I'll stick in.
All right, okay. I just want to give you a heads up before I pull them in. Richie, you're live. You got a camera?
My camera's still not unpacked from coming back home.
All right. So, Richie, you obviously have a lot to talk about right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to lead you into anything. Do you want to just start?
Well, I would first I would start by saying that the allegations are 100% false. There is zero basis in reality to any of the sexual abuse allegations that have been levied against me. There's not anything that could be stretched to come to that point. There's no basis in reality whatsoever. I would first and foremost completely denounce the allegations.
Okay. That's first and foremost. After that, what do you say about this?
I'm not super proud about releasing the video of her house. I didn't take the video to release the video. I took the video because I saw how she was with Review Tech after they broke up, and he says that they never actually even dated. So, whatever it was, but I took the video as a deterrent mechanism. I made her aware that I had this video, and that if she wanted to make this ugly, then we could do it that way. But I would much prefer that we just not slander one another, not talk shit about each other, and just move on. We dated for 2 months. All of this doesn't need to be happening. Like, people can just not get along and go about their lives.
I mean, I wish that's what would have happened and it not,
I wanted that more than anything. Trust me.
Richie, I think we were talking in, was it Discord maybe a month ago, when I first started talking to you in Discord, and everybody was saying you were going to break up soon. And you kind of had this mindset. You were like, yeah, relationships usually last about 2 months. You're like, maybe I am out soon. And did you
know? RTU was putting that 2-month time limit on the relationship.
Exactly,
if you
exactly.
Heard me discussing that, that's probably where that came from.
Somehow he was right again, which I hate because this motherfucker. I got words for him in time, but
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh. I actually just spent the Lolcow Queen slot over at RTU streams watching the last night Lolcow stream because I didn't want to listen to her lie about me for another 2 hours. It's like really frustrating when you can't defend yourself. So I went over there tonight instead.
She was on the show for maybe 30 minutes, and then it was just me and Tina.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I was about to say it was only 30 minutes she was on.
I just expected it to be like last night where she spent like 90 minutes lying about me. Like almost nothing she said was true.
Where do you think she would get this stuff from?
Well, a lot of it is like made up completely, like the SA stuff. Like there's no basis in reality. Some of it has a little basis in reality, like my erectile dysfunction. Like I've never taken like a dick pill in my life. I'm 41. Like I'm pretty okay. The problem is though that the house was so dirty and it smelled so bad that it was like really distracting. Like I couldn't just get to that like over the final hump there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just too much going on. Like I'm not to be like mean or rude or anything, but her hygiene wasn't great and her house was kind of really. It was just like too
Why
much.
did you stick around?
I felt really bad leaving her for something like that because number one, we discussed making attempts for her to get better, and number two, this is like a personal weakness, and I would much rather help her get through the personal weakness than just leave her for it. Is like my mindset at the time. But once she called the cops on me for like no reason, like there was no legitimate reason to call the cops whatsoever. And like I've known females who were like that in the past. People who weaponize the police, that's like the most giant red flag to me. Like I understand like this is like a really dangerous situation or whatever.
Were you not going to leave the house?
Okay.
I asked her if I could stay for like an hour or two just to make sure I was under the legal limit when I drove because like I had a couple shots or whatever. I didn't know. I don't have like a BAC. I don't really drink. So I didn't know if I was over the legal limit or not. I just didn't want to take the chance. And like she lives kind of in the middle of nowhere, and it was like 10 degrees out, and it was 2:00 in the morning, and I had my cat, and I had a few drinks, and I asked her if I could just hang out in the front room for a couple hours where I had my PC set up or whatever, and I would leave as soon as I felt like I wouldn't be a risk to anybody on the road or get stopped and get in trouble personally. And the reason she called the cops was because I refused to apologize for the Discord thing. So like she didn't feel threatened. It was like either you apologize or I'm going to call the cops. And so like obviously you're weaponizing the police at that point.
Yeah. And that's when you filmed the video, because I got a screenshot here from today at 6:29 p.m. my time. You said, I filmed when I was waiting for the cops. She knew the video existed and would be released if she slandered me, which she did. That's your words. What you said.
Yep.
So
I wanted my
when you knew the cops were coming when you filmed it?
Yes, it took them like 20 minutes to get there. I knew the cops were on the way. I stayed in the computer room for the first 15 minutes of it. And when I knew that they would probably be like close, I like started coming out by the door because she was in her bedroom. I started coming out by the door to meet them at the door. You know, I'm like, I'm not going to make them come in there and get me or like, I didn't do anything. I understand I'm not in trouble. Like I'm not hiding at all.
Now, Richie, with her essay allegation that you say is completely baseless, she claimed that you had drugged her. Is that correct?
No, that's not correct at all.
What did she claim?
I don't even know what she claims, to be honest, because it hasn't. As far as I know, I've only seen the Discord stuff. I haven't seen any actual claims. I don't know when this supposedly happened. Keemstar said on New Year's on Lolcow Live. I don't know where he got that from. I haven't seen that claim either directly. I don't know exactly when this was supposed to happen. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to have done.
She said that in the Discord, though.
I didn't see that. She wiped her Discord today at like 12:30. So if it was from yesterday, I just might have missed it.
Do you usually have drugs on you?
No, I don't. I've been off of hard drugs since 2011. I used to be quite a recreational drug user in my earlier years. I was a little wild.
Yeah.
Send a screenshot.
But yeah, 2011 I got off of hard drugs. I still smoke a little bit of weed. True. I haven't done another drug besides weed since the early 20-teens. I might have like taken some e-pills or something.
Being one of two people that knows what actually went down, what is your idea of a way to end this amicably or with the
I don't know. It's hard because she's like lying and slandering me in such a dramatic fashion. I've contacted a lawyer because it is a baseless claim and she is defaming me.
Your opening statement was very lawyery.
It's unfortunately it has to be. I would have much rather just fucked off into the sunset, to be honest. I don't have a single ex-girlfriend right now that I can't call and say, how are you doing? I don't have these tumultuous breakups. I've never been through this before. I've also never had somebody lie and claim that I sexually assaulted them. I've never sexually assaulted anybody. I've never had anybody claim I have. These are completely detached from anything that I'm actually about or that I stand for.
When did the two of you actually break up?
The night the cops came.
What night was that?
It was 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago? And did you think it was a good idea to stay in the Discord? Or did you...
Well, I mean, again, we should be able to break up and share a Discord space. It shouldn't be that big of a deal if we can act like adults.
Yeah, it's weird because it's her job, right? So it's, in a way, it's like
you're going to her I've been here for like a year longer than her too, though, right?
No, I know. It's like imagine you dated a woman at your favorite restaurant. And
I'm pretty entrenched in this community. I could fuck off, but like, should I have to? I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, no, I know you're big in the community. I know all that. I'm just these are questions I wanted to hear answers from, you know?
She suggested that I leave about 10 minutes before she made the allegation up. She actually texted me after Queens ended. And I told her, why are you texting me? You just spent like 90 minutes talking shit about me. You're gross. You smell bad. Your house is disgusting. I don't want anything else to do with you, and I'm blocking you. And then so she started tagging me in the server after I texted her that back and blocked
Richie,
her. And when I didn't reply to her in the server, that's when the allegation came out. So it was like a 10-minute window, maybe 15-minute tops between I blocked her and when she made that allegation up.
So Richie, we got people offering to pay big money to cover travel expenses to have you or Becky take a lie detector test.
I would 100% take a polygraph test, especially if it was at no cost to me. I will go tomorrow.
Yeah, we have literally people willing to back this financially. So
well, if you guys make it happen, I will 100% take a polygraph test. I'll take 2 of the motherfuckers because I didn't do anything.
Okay. Well, we have that. We have that on record.
Well, tell them to contact me. Let's make it happen. I'm more than happy to do it.
This is what Billy was talking about. This is her.
So I got this pulled up right here. It says, Richie says, why are we talking about the R word now?
Oh, I can go into that really quick. So like the conversation is just normal. It's like I told you in that 10-minute window between when I blocked her and when she made the allegation. I told you she was like pinging me, and I was intentionally trying to not escalate and ignore her. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden I see that like, the R word is being like 3 or 4 times in the thread. I'm seeing it. And that's why I was like, wait, why are we talking about this out of nowhere all of a sudden? And that was like when she replied to me. And that's how I found out that she was making these lies up. This is you actually in real time are watching me realize that, oh, she's making this lie up right here. That's why we're talking about it.
Yeah, because you were saying you didn't see it all, and I didn't know. But that
I saw a lot of the stuff, but I didn't see anything specific when it was supposed to have happened or what apparently I'm supposed to have slipped her or anything like that.
So, but you did see that, right? So when I asked you earlier about her saying that you drugged her, you said you didn't know anything about it, right? But
I don't know the specific details. I saw the actual allegation, but I don't know what you asked me.
There would be no
gave.
Specific details. It's just the way I asked you. You kind of like, well, I don't know anything about any of those accusations.
I know, but you asked me specifically what it was, and I couldn't answer you what she made up in her mind that I gave her.
That's fair. I don't know if I asked that particularly, but if you heard it that way,
you absolutely did. You could go back and watch it, but it's okay.
Maybe, yeah. Because I thought I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt based on her accusations, and it felt a little funky, but that could be me. I apologize if that was me. But
no, it's good. I just want to make sure I'm clear here. I don't want to come off looking.
You
dishonest.
Like you're the guy right now that needs to be clear and correct about everything, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I have some room to fail here. Mike Xiley has some room to fail here. We all have room to fail here. You are the one that has been accused of something heinous.
Yeah.
And everybody who wants to say you're guilty and everybody who wants to say Becky is a liar, we all have our biases.
Yeah, of course.
And I would hope Becky wouldn't lie about something like this, and I would hope you wouldn't do something like this. So at that
I'm honestly still surprised a little bit that she did lie about it. Honestly, because after the cops left, I went back in to get the shotgun because we didn't need the cops to know about the shotgun or whatever, just to keep things simple. I went back in just real quick to get the shotgun, and I forgot where I was going with this.
Did you get the shotgun from her? She doesn't have it anymore?
Yes, no, I took the shotgun back. She told me she was going to kill me before the cops got there, and she hit me 2 times. So I didn't feel like if she can't control her anger to not like punch me and stuff, like she probably shouldn't have a firearm.
Okay.
Well, yeah, well, we were waiting for the cops. And then, like, that was another thing. She tried to attack me for mentioning that she hit me to the cops because when she was trying to make the cops, like, make me stand outside in the cold or something till I sobered up, I just kind of mentioned, I was like, well, I could tell them about you putting hands on me if you really, like, want to try to go that route. And all of a sudden I'm trying to get her thrown in jail and all this other, like, no, I said I could mention it. Like, it's semantics here. But honestly, if you're worried about it, maybe just don't put your fucking hands on anybody. You know, I wasn't worried about going to jail for battery because I didn't put my hands on anybody.
Yeah. Wow. The cops saw her put her hands on you? Is that what you said?
No, they weren't there yet. And I did mention it, but I didn't like ask to file a I'm not interested in getting her in trouble.
It never got put in a report. You didn't want
No. I haven't seen the report. Thing. I didn't file any kind of report. She says that I did, and she has a copy of it. I'm not aware of that. They didn't ask me any.
So you did not file a report?
No, absolutely not.
There's been a huge group of people that said if Richie did that to you, Becky, you should have gone to the police. And I think it's fair to say if Becky put her hands on you, you should have gone to the police in that same vein.
I agree.
And then we can't really use either of these at that point to put a mark on somebody else.
I'm not expecting you guys to like look at her differently or anything. You know, it's just a side note that she also.
I can't look at her differently. I don't know her. I only know the character she portrays on screen. You know her personally. You showed us very privileged, private information of her behind the scenes life. You know, so I know there's something. I know there's something. Yeah. I think it should be regrettably. Like that's something
it was absolutely regrettably.
I will chastise you on that one because that's. I think as a man. You're a better man by not trying to hurt the person who you used to be with. That's just my personal opinion. I couldn't live your life, you know? I could never live your life.
It's not my proudest moment, but honestly, when you tell somebody you're going to do something, if they do something and then they do it, it's really hard to not follow through. It's really hard to cuck yourself like that. I was very clear that, listen, if you want to go the route of making this a disgusting public display, I'm going to participate. I'm not going to just sit here and take all of your shit. Yeah. And I sent her the video. She knew exactly what the video contained. And she decided that she wanted to make Last Night's Queens not only about me, but the prelude to a giant, disgusting lie about me.
Richie, got some things to suggest for the future.
Sure thing, buddy.
For the future, like don't date lolcows. But that's here neither here nor there.
Well, hold on. Keemstar sold me a trad wife. Keemstar sold. Go back and watch the fucking stream.
You weren't making enough money. You weren't making enough money to have a trad wife. A trad wife has two parts. The trad wife needs to be a homemaker, and then the man needs to take care of his trad wife. That's the contract.
Listen. I make plenty of money. Becky just doesn't know about it because she presented herself as a gold digger. So I kept my finances very private. That's all that is.
Okay, if you're gonna make that claim,
I left her house with $2,500 in cash that I brought for her January bills because she doesn't get paid till next month. Unfortunately, she went crazy before I gave it to her. Unfortunately for her, lucky for me, we up. I might buy a new GPU. Honestly,
if you're gonna make that claim, fine. I will back away from that. My second point, though, is if you are dating a lolcow, you don't have to stoop to their level. Okay,
I won't be dating.
You never have to. You never have to get one up on a lolcow. You're already above them, okay? Never forget that in the future. If someone is beneath you and you're dating somebody beneath you, all you can ever do is hope for them to leave better. It's campfire rule. It's basic. It's basic when you're in a position of power or just privilege over somebody. You don't leave the campfire dirtier than when you got there. And that was a dirty fucking campfire. You didn't need to do much to make it dirtier. And that video, you kind of did. But
yeah, well, like I said, she was fully aware that the video existed. She was fully aware that I would release that video if she went the route that she went. She chose to go the route that she went. I'm not proud of it, but
I know.
Done is done.
And that's a perfectly fine answer. Perfectly acceptable answer. Anybody else have anything they're thinking with all this?
The lie detector test guy actually just DM'd me too.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely make sure that comes to fruition for sure.
Yeah, well, I wanna see that.
That's interesting. Yeah.
That I think that's content.
Shit, maybe we could even get it like recorded or the results recorded or something.
Oh, 100% recorded.
Yeah, I don't know how this works.
That's
I've
the
never.
whole point.
I think it should be a live special. I wish because I was the one that read the dono to you that we could have it on LolcowRewind, but that's Lolcow Live, Lolcow Queens level of entertainment right there.
I don't know. Maybe Keem will throw you guys a bone.
We'll
Daddy
see.
Keem.
We'll see.
That's our show.
I think it's just so dirty and so rough, and I know a lot of our fans are
really
feeling
gruesome.
the need to take sides on this. It's splitting the community. I can't believe that
It really is.
this
The Discord was crazy last night. They had to nuke the main chat last night. 'Cause it was crazy. People were literally fighting with each other over it. Yeah, it's not entertainment. I agree.
No, it's really kind of gross. It's really ugly. It's just like the worst side of humanity. I lament the fact that I have to put you guys all through this, despite the fact that I actually didn't do the thing. I regretfully put myself in this position, put this community in this position. I was warned so many times, and I thought I knew better than everybody. My mom warned me. Everybody in Discord warned me, and I was too fucking stupid to listen.
Yeah. Yeah, the Becky's
people have strong feelings about Becky, whether they really like her or not.
Before this, people wanted Becky gone. After this, people want Becky gone. The problem is now, it's too messy. Like Keem said on Lolcow Live, he can't get rid of you and he can't get rid of her. You guys are both under watchful eye, and if you do anything in this community that jeopardizes TOS or other rules, you are on thin ice.
Well, listen, I've been in this Discord for a year. I'm one of the few people who actually has never been banned. You could ask pretty much anybody in this community about me. I'm a pretty reasonable guy. I get along with most everybody.
You dated Becky Boop. You don't get to claim reasonable.
Listen, that's fucking Keemstar's fault. You
could have dated her by the script.
He told me she was a trad wife, bro.
You could have dated her by the script. You don't get to call yourself reasonable and date Becky Boop for 2 months. That's I'll throw that one out of court.
Nah,
we got out, guys. We got out.
Man, you're a grown ass man. You were able to make that decision for yourself. Keemstar didn't hold a gun to your head and say you better date her or
Richie,
else.
Xylee, it's just jest, man. It's just jokes. Richie, obviously, I don't really blame Keemstar.
I know that.
Richie,
because you seem like you might have believed that. I really
Richie,
did.
you might be an R word, but you're not reasonable.
You think I'm retarded?
No, you're Richie.
Well.
I just talked to the lie detector test guy again, and he says he would actually prefer if Rewind would host that.
Sponsored
no, I'm serious.
Sponsored by Rewind.
Suck it, Mike.
He said if he sponsors it, he would prefer the show got it for the content boost.
It's a good show. It's a good one. Damn it.
You.
Well, we're definitely gonna talk about this with our boss because Keemstar.
Keem has final say on everything. True.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be on board with the lie detector though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely content. People in chat are saying this victim mentality is making me team Becky.
Content.
But
wait, I'm a victim? I'm not a victim.
There's people in chat, okay? Specifically, someone in chat said, this victim mentality is making me team Becky, but she can't take my ex-husband. I don't know. That's a random chatter.
I'm not sure what I might have come across as a victim on, but I'm not a victim. I'm okay.
You didn't read my last dono.
I think they just mean
Richie
like
to send a
everything
screenshot
is
of the
like
video information.
There's no conceding that you did anything. It's all like Becky did.
Well, I legitimately, I really didn't. I'm not the best person. I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to claim that I'm some saint or anything. But like all of the things that she like said are either lies or so far from the truth that like I didn't even get mad listening to it because like it's so far from the truth. Like I don't really care if you tell people I'm a freeloader. I have my own fucking house. I run a business. Like I have everything I need. I never lived with you. I never planned to live with you. I was going to come help you with your content for a little while I'm off in my off season. I was never moving there. That was never discussed with any kind of
Richie, I want to
certainty.
I want to also hold you accountable for some comments I see people making in super chats. The Zevlum says, genuine question as I understand it, just from watching the shows, Richie is the first person to talk shit in Discord. Is that true? If yes, how can you say you wanted this to be amicable? Is that true?
Okay, so what happened was he's talking about the night with the Wendy's bag. So we can go into this really quick because it seems like most people aren't very clear on the Wendy's bag incident. So she was supposed to stream that night from 10 to 12. She said to me before she started streaming, it'd be nice if I could get Wendy's after the stream, but it's going to be closed by then. But then whatever happened, Rewind didn't air that night, so they ended up going an hour earlier. So I knew she was going to be getting done at 11, or I thought I knew that. So I left the house at like 10:45. I went to Wendy's. I got her and myself some food, and I brought it back. And when I came in the house, I didn't hear her screaming. I went in the kitchen. I made myself a drink. I didn't hear her screaming. I came back out. I picked the food up, and I walked to her bedroom. I didn't hear her screaming. So I thought the stream was over. I go in the bedroom door. I see the monitor. I see Mike and Tina on the monitor. Okay, now I understand the stream's still going, and she's just not screaming at this time. So I went in there quietly, and I was going to leave the bag with her food. Maybe she could sneak a bite until the stream was over or whatever. I was going to take my burger and my fries and go fuck off back to my computer room where I set it up. And I'm like getting my burger out of the bag and the fries, and she like turns to me and she's like extremely nasty. She's like, "Can you stop crinkling that bag? I'm streaming." Which is fine. I'm not so fucking fragile or whatever. But I thought the stream heard her talking to me like that. And I thought I should like get ahead of that because she looked like a raging cunt. So I went to the server and it was like kind of lighthearted, like a little bit like picky, a little bit pokey. I was just like, oh, I guess I brought a fresh hot dinner home and I made too much noise. Fuck me. It wasn't all that. It never needed to be all that.
To be fair, on stream she's a raging cunt.
Yeah, and that's fine. And somebody said something like, "Oh, well, she just was still in character when she talked to you." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's actually probably true. I didn't even think about that. It didn't need to be all that. It wasn't that big of a deal." But then she came in the room after the stream was over, and essentially she was mad that I DM'd Lynx. Really, this is all about that I DM'd Lynx because after I said the thing about, "Oh, I brought home hot fresh food and I made too much noise. Fuck me, I guess." Lynx DM'd me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." She's like, "All right, well, I won't bother you anymore." And I know like her and Lynx had that whole beef and stuff. I was like, "Well, actually, I'm drinking and pissed off. Now's exactly when you want to be in my DMs." And I screenshot that little interaction with Lynx and I sent it to Becky, like kind of poking her a little bit. I certainly didn't expect her to like go off the fucking deep end or anything. She's had full access to my Discord. She can check all my DMs or at any point. I'm not hiding anything. I don't cheat. So, I sent her the screenshot of like the little thing with Lynx or whatever. Like, "Oh, I'm drinking and mad. Now's exactly when you want to be in my DMs." And so she demanded after the stream was over, she came into the computer room where I was and demanded an apology. And when I told her I didn't really think I had anything to apologize for, that's when she's like, "Oh, I'm going to call the cops then." So it was like literally apologize or I'm calling the cops.
Keemstar just entered. I don't know. You got something to say, Keemstar?
What's up, Keem?
I'm put in a very, very weird, awkward situation. I was going to ask Richie privately, but I just think like it's best to be like as open as I possibly can. Richie, is there any way you could just stay away from the server for like a week until things calm down? I would really appreciate that because I need someone to be a bigger person here.
I would totally be fine with that. The only reason that I didn't already is because I've been accused of something really horrible here, and I feel like if I just disappear, people would take that as like I'm slinking away guiltily or something.
That's exactly why I wanted to ask you publicly. That was exactly why I wanted to ask you publicly.
I've been, my regular amount of presence or whatever because like she's 100% lying, and I want to make sure that like I'm not appearing guilty when I'm definitely not. But if you're asking me, can I like give it a week break? I could absolutely do that for you. That's not an issue for me at all.
I have a question. We have a dono here from Reese saying, "You didn't read my last dono. Ask Richie to send a screenshot of the video information. He's changed his story."
I'm not sure what he's talking about.
I
haven't changed my story either.
The previous dono was saying there was a screenshot of video information, but the video information itself wasn't clearly made what it was. So it was also.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
we don't know what it means.
I would like to further extend my point. Becky has asked, that I ban you. I'm not going to do that. All right. You have asked and wanted for there to be no shit talk going back and forth. Just break up and, walk your separate ways.
Oh, that would have been ideal.
That's why I'm asking you for the break, right?
Yeah, I can do that for you, man. No problem.
Obviously, the week break isn't going to fix a fucking single thing, but at least, can maybe heal in time somewhat or something,
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate if like this would cost me this community, but I could just leave forever too. Like, I'll find other content. Like, it'll be okay. But like,
I'm not
it's
asking you.
unfortunate. No, I understand. I'm just saying, like, I don't need to force myself into like, a situation where I'm not like appreciated or whatever.
Well, luckily you actually are appreciated by a lot of people here. It's a pretty big split, but there are people who still appreciate you here. But this is not the time to like be appreciated, right? We need some air to clear.
Of course.
We need some healing for everybody.
I just think both sides wants the other person to not be in their space, and so because
I don't care if she's in the server.
Yeah, because Becky it has to be here, right? I'm like, at least a week. Can you give me just 1 week, and then we'll figure it out from there? Because I mean, this is some pretty heavy shit, and it puts me and the entire community in a weird situation,
So what's going to happen with the lie detector then? Should I just wait till the week is over to do it?
I don't know if that's good for anyone's mental health, but
like how am I gonna like come on the stream or whatever? Like I don't know how this is gonna work.
If both parties want to do a lie detector, I'm not going to say no. I mean, that's going to be a ratings huge boost, but this isn't really content to me. This is just a giant headache.
I mean, it's a giant headache to me too, but I will absolutely snatch the opportunity to prove that bitch is lying about me.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, Richie.
All right, man. We'll see you in a week then.
Yeah, Richie, we just got the person bring up the timestamps again.
Richie said on the Discord that he took the video because of what happened with Richie.
Richie said on the Discord that he took the video because of what happened with Richie. Now he's saying he took the video before he was arrested. Send the video.
I was never arrested. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, Richie was never arrested. He took the video.
I took the video when I was standing in the living room waiting for the cops to get there. I was actually walking to the living room.
So basically, you knew what you're saying is that you knew the cops were called.
Yep.
And then you took that video as you were waiting for the cops to arrive.
What I was actually doing, I was walking to the living room to meet the cops at the door. I knew they would be there fairly soon. I wanted to have my phone out and recording in case that she tried to say I hit her, or she tried to hit me, or she did anything kind of crazy. And when I was taking my phone out to record, I said, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just record on my way to the living room in case, God forbid, I should happen to need this deterrent or whatever. And again, it's not my proudest moment, but that's what happened. It's what I did. I'll cop to it.
All right, and that's what I filmed when I was waiting for the cops. She knew the video existed and would be released if she slandered me, which she did.
After the fact. The next day, I sent her a copy of the video before Queens aired. Before I blocked her, it's all like one thing. I told her, listen, if you want to make this ugly, I will make it ugly too. I have this video. Hopefully we don't have to go down this road. So she was aware of the video the very next day. She didn't come out of her room at the time when I had recorded it yet.
Now, Richie, you were talking about being and kind of instigating her with links and DMs and everything.
Right. This is before any fights, though. This was like just kind of fun, flirty. We weren't fighting or anything.
Okay. Were you shooting your shot with a Foot Girl?
No.
I've heard a lot of things happen after this, like you going talk to other women in the Discord.
I've talked to no other women sexually in the Discord. The only thing that I said was, oh, well, Foot Girl could get it because Becky said that I had erectile dysfunction, and the truth is that she was just too gross for me to complete the job.
Well, you also said you were Team Glammy.
I never said. Oh, I said I was Team Glammy for the boxing match.
You said, well, I guess I'm Team Glammy now.
For the boxing, we were talking about the boxing match.
Is it true the only time you were able to become aroused was when you were fucking Becky in the room next door to your mom?
No, the only time that I fucked her to completion, though, was when we were in my clean house, my clean bed, and I wasn't picking cat hair out of my mouth and dodging cat urine and cat shit smells in my nose. And sticky pussy, to be honest.
Yuck.
She made me wait 8 days. The first time I went there, she made me wait 8 days for her to go take a shower. I didn't ask her for sex, but like she was like, "Oh well, I'll go take a shower soon, and we can like fool around." And she did that for 8 days, and she kept putting it off. I never asked for sex, but she kept bringing it up, putting it off for like 12-hour intervals, and she didn't shower for 8 days. And I'm not exaggerating, and I'm not trying to be mean, but like this is obviously somebody with some like some problems. You know what I mean?
Look, I'm not going to argue that Becky has problems. I want to say that I don't think that we need to add on to her problems at this point.
Well, she's certainly trying to add on to mine. So
yeah, we need to figure that out.
If she's going to speak lies, I'm going to speak my truth.
And if she's lying, this is another problem she's going to have to deal with.
She's definitely lying, but I don't know that anything will ever come out of it, unfortunately. She'll probably just get away with it, which is probably fine too.
Yeah. Well, in this week off, I think you shouldn't dwell on any of this shit.
Oh, I'm over it. I'm so over it. Right now, all I'm worried about is damage mitigation from the lies. That's really all I care about.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question.
Sure.
Kind of going back. All right. So why did you date Becky, like, initially? Like, why did you, like, seriously date Becky and it not just be content and not just be a show thing?
I genuinely liked her.
Okay.
I still think that she was, like, 95% great. It was just that 5% was a little too toxic,
Okay.
And, like, I say 95%, I'm talking about, like, personality. Like, there was obviously some hygiene issues and some house cleaning issues.
Shadow Humor message said, "Holy F, what are we watching, chat? This is a couple breaking up. This isn't content. No confrontation, nothing. Who are we right now? These fucking people brought it to the Discord and literally split this community in half. There are shambles beyond their breakup. They're breaking up a community through this shit. And it needs to be addressed. It's not your choice.
It had to be.
But it's messy.
No, it is.
And
I don't even want to be on here.
Yeah.
Listen, if Keemstar hadn't addressed this on Lolcow Live, content creators have literally canceled people for not talking stuff like this going on in the Discord and stuff coming up and they tried to hide it and shit like that. Keem had to say something on Lolcow Live.
Sunlight is the best disinfectant, 100%. It's ugly, but like now that the accusation has been made, it has to be. Yeah, absolutely. Again, I'm extremely regretful that this played out this way. I would have much rather had a nice, quiet, nice to know you, take care, like I've had with every other girlfriend I've ever had in my entire life.
How many girlfriends can we get on the show in a week from now that we can talk about your past history?
None. I'm banned from the server for a week.
Yeah, after the week I said.
I'm not gonna go bothering my ex-girlfriend.
Well, then don't bring them up as a fucking character witness.
I'm just saying, like I'm on speaking terms with everybody.
I know. I just don't like people who like. There's a few things you said tonight that were like, "Look, I'm the most reasonable. I'm the most reasonable person."
Not the most reasonable.
I'm one of the only people that hasn't been banned from the server. Like you're making these claims, these character witness claims that you're making yourself, and I just have to hold them accountable for you because they matter for nothing in the grand scheme of things. This is your opinion of yourself, which should be high. It should be clean. And I hope it is. But I'm not going to allow. It's not a fact. It's an opinion.
It's a fact.
Right?
No, it's a fact that I don't have any ex-girlfriends who I have the relationship.
And you can't present them, so then it's no longer a fact.
It's still a fact.
It's your claim. It's a claim.
Okay, it's a claim. Sure.
And that's fine. You can make these claims. But the problem is people are making claims. And so we need to not have biased claims on either side. And I'm getting worked up only because I hear you making these claims, and then these seem like red flags to me. And I want to believe you're the good guy because I want to believe everybody's the good guy. The problem is, the truth is, everybody's fucked up, and the two of you are both fucked up. And you're fucked up for being together. You're fucked up for bringing it to this community, and it's fucked up that we have to deal with this. But still, no matter how fucked up you are, you're both human beings, and there's a world after all of this, and we have to get through this to get to that world. And I want to help bring you and Becky to that world.
True.
Billy's very good at this job. Billy, you're very good.
Can we pick an easier? Can we pick an easier claim to look at that doesn't have me bothering my exes? Can we look at the one where I've never been banned from the server? Keem could check that pretty easy.
Okay, well, that don't make.
There's a lot of people that haven't been banned, and there's even more people. There's even more people that haven't fucked Becky. But you know what sucks about all this? You know what sucks about all this, Richie? If you were a better man, you and Becky would be happy right now. You know that, right?
I doubt that.
I think a better man could have made Becky happy.
Good luck with that, buddy.
Hey, I'm just saying. That's my opinion. That's my claim.
That's okay. you can have that opinion with no information over there. That's fine. Come meet her, hang out with her for a little while, and we'll see how you feel. Hey,
Richie, I think you're a better man for not being with her too. So it goes both ways. I don't think you two are meant for each other. And this dirty ass breakup.
She told me that I was probably too good for her.
I hate when women say that because you know what? You're right, bitch. But I'm still trying to fucking make this work, so shut the fuck up. I don't need your insecurities telling me what's right or wrong. I'm the man in this relationship. I will let you know when it's done. And then I would leave quietly and not post pictures of her dirty ass house. Because I'm a really good toxic person, okay? I'm one of the best toxic people I know.
Or go on a stream saying that she stinks and she has a nasty pussy.
God damn it, right?
Oh, she said very unflattering things about me, didn't she?
Yeah.
She'd be the better person.
It's like because when you start to play bottom feeder dirty games, you become the dirty bottom feeder, right?
This isn't my game, bro.
You're playing it.
Well, I've been thrust into it.
That's what I feel like.
You feel like what? I'm sorry.
I feel like you're gaslighting everyone.
Oh, I'm not gaslighting anybody. What am I gaslighting about?
The whole situation. It just you're perfect.
No, I am not. No, I am not perfect.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like both of you are toxic as fuck, and
wow,
you got into a relationship and it turned into a hurricane. Bro, you can't tell me you're not toxic when you literally took a video of her house and how dirty it was and posted it on Discord for everybody.
I took the video as an insurance policy. I really expected that I would never have to get posted.
Yeah, but insurance policy of what though?
Because I saw how she treated Review Tech after they broke up and they never even really dated.
Yeah, but what does
that's what abusers do. I feel like an abuser would be like, hey, don't talk about me or they're gonna see this.
Don't talk about me, but like
everybody knows I hate this bitch. I do. I hate this bitch.
Listen, she has a platform. I don't.
Okay, I get that.
She preaches to 5,000 people live every night. I talk to like 4 people in Discord.
You know how many people hate her?
But I'm just saying she still has a platform that I don't have access to, and I was covering my ass.
Hey, it's Michael.
I already said I'm not proud of the decision, but I still stand by it.
Here's my question. What kind of insurance policy is her dirty ass house that she don't know how to fucking clean? What is that protecting you from? I don't understand what kind of insurance policy is that.
I was supposed to protect me from her going on and lying about me for 90 minutes. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
It's just saying like stay in line or I'll release this.
But yeah, like just we can keep this ugly or we can keep it nice,
Richie,
it's not my shining moment or anything.
Your mouth runs too much.
I don't think it's
new rabbit holes. You're sort of trauma dumping, coping about all this.
I don't know.
Enjoy your week off.
Also, there is an element of hypocrisy there. The way she was talking down to Tina and like talking about Ruby's house and stuff.
Of course, but Becky is built on hypocrisy. Becky is
I'm just saying
Becky exists
there is an element
because of this stuff, right? Well, like you can't be like Mr. Well, Becky did it, so can I? Because then then you're just telling us you're on Becky's level. And we've established her as a lolcow.
I'm not making excuses. I'm only offering explanations.
And the dono that just came
Chad's
in.
right. You blackmailed her.
No, it's not blackmail. That is not blackmail.
That is blackmail.
That's the definition.
If you don't that's literally blackmail. That's literally blackmail. If you talk anything sideways about me, I'm going to show
that's not what
video.
I said. That's not what I said.
What'd you say?
I asked her not to go online and lie about me for 2 hours straight.
Or else. Blackmail.
Or else.
What I actually said was we can make this as dirty as you want. Like maybe it's blackmail. I don't know. Maybe it is.
I hate to tell you this, but that is blackmail.
I wasn't looking for any kind of gain. I was only looking to preserve my name and my image.
It's only yeah. And I think you did a really good job of doing that for people that already hated Becky, and then you humanized her for people who didn't, because you did something that was dirty and low.
Well,
and
again,
you made people have
I'll say
empathy for her.
I am not perfect, and I am not above errors, and I'm not above mistakes and learning from them and moving on. So it's possible that was a really vile thing to do. Maybe it's worse than I even understand. I understand it was ugly. I don't know if I think that it was as bad as maybe some of the implications are suggesting. Maybe I'll have to reflect on that for a little while. Maybe I can bring myself to a new position on it. But ultimately, I honestly just felt like I was doing what I needed to do to try to get out of this as clean as possible.
And
self-preservation is the foremost human instinct.
And yet it's so dirty. Right here, we have Retro just gave a dono, said, Rich, you didn't come on here looking any better. Your mouth runs too much and opens up new rabbit holes. You're sort of trauma dumping, coping about all this. And they say, enjoy your week off touching grass. But like, that's like, you say you want to come out of this clean.
I don't have trauma. I want to come out of the breakup clean, not this. This wasn't even this didn't exist when that happened. Right?
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I didn't know we were breaking up permanently. It was just like a split-second decision.
You
like,
want her back?
Absolutely not. I don't date women who weaponize the police. Number one, she wasted police resources. Number two, I could have been shot. Those cops could have came in. You never know how cops are going to come. They could be coming in hot, all jacked up. And
you had a shotgun in your possession, right?
Well, there was a shotgun in the house somewhere at the time. Yeah.
It's okay. They probably wouldn't have been able to find the shotgun anyway.
Probably not.
Nice. You just got what I said.
Yeah.
You got it just hit you.
That's good.
But yeah, no. As soon as she called,
this is messy. I hate shit like this because this is so fucking messy, and this is why I keep my opinions reserved on shit like this. This is way
at the moment of apologize or I'm calling the police is when I knew for sure I was 100% done.
How much of the eyebrow shaving of Becky did you two plan out beforehand?
None.
So you just shaved her eyebrows without consent? You just walked up to her?
No, it wasn't without consent.
Well, she knew it was coming, or what?
Well, it was decided the day before.
That you'd
maybe 10 or 15 minutes before the stream. She asked me if I would want to do it for her.
Okay.
If she actually had to do it.
Okay. Yeah, it's because someone brought up that you look like a psycho freak from that point on. And I just wanted to clear that up, that you guys had talked about it,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
From your opinion, at least. Like, obviously you could be lying about all this, but like, it's nice to have that on record. Richie, what do you got to say to girls who are looking for a man? You single?
No, I'm not single, man.
Good call. Stop dating online. Fuck.
I actually had already met somebody.
Okay.
It was I didn't cheat or anything, but like I met a nice girl and I called her today.
All right.
You
guys got an opinion about that, Xylee?
I mean, that's a little shady, you know.
You just got out of a relationship where
I'm gonna take a girl out for coffee. It's all right. I go nice and slow. It's not a big deal.
Richie, I'm not going to question.
You need some time to chill and gather yourself. And
no, I'm okay.
I'm not going to question your dating choices, Richie, because we already seen the one you did with Becky. Like, you're not going to make great decisions either way. Go get your fucking coffee.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Triangular flag on post. Triangular flag on post.
Damn,
triangular flag on post.
God damn.
Triangular
Listen,
flag
I
on
promise
post.
you, the second she said apologize or call the cops,
Richie,
I was really done. I'm no longer emotionally invested in this person. I'm no longer interested in wasting any more time on them.
Richie is with me now less than 3.
That's too toxic of a trait for me to look past. I looked past a lot of stuff with Becky, but that was just one that I couldn't look past.
And that's fine to look past, but then like 2 days later, like, yeah, I got like another chick. We're like,
well, I mean,
he said, no, I'm not single. I was like, what?
I'm technically single, but I'm not interested in meeting somebody else. I'm going to go meet the one girl who I'm going to go have coffee with. I don't date 2 girls at a time. I do one at a time.
Yeah.
I hear Bridget in the living room laughing about this. Like, even she's like, what the fuck?
She just
I know Bridget's like, Excuse me, what?
She's been commenting, and I've been like pushing her comments a little bit out.
I'm sorry, my potential coffee date is so offensive.
But yeah, she just dropped a dono, just calling red flags on Richie hardcore.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't imagine getting the cops called, having a messy ass breakup, the world is being told that you are worded and stuff, and hey, I'm gonna take this girl out for coffee.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do the R word stuff. That's completely baseless.
Well, I understand.
It has no actual weight on how I feel day to day. I didn't do it.
No, and I get that, but you're going through all this, and it's just like.
And I met a nice girl. I'm going to take her out for coffee. I don't understand why that's so fucking important.
He was a nice girl.
Well, I feel like he thinks Becky's still hung up on him, so he said that to piss her off.
For this
That's
guy.
what I think.
No, I don't think she's still hung up on me. I think that she wants you, buddy.
I'm taken.
Well, I'm just saying.
I know that's right.
Richie, are you apartment hunting with this girl you're taking on a coffee date? Are you moving in with her?
No.
Allie in our viewer base seems to think so.
That's okay.
Is Allie the girl you're taking on a coffee date? Is she outing you? You guys are going apartment hunting?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
You never know what somebody's real name is based on their screen name, but it's unlikely.
Did you meet this person online?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you kind of just alluded to that, right?
No.
Thank you, Michael. I picked up on that too. Michael.
You said you don't know what someone's real name is based on their screen name.
That's why I asked.
Because he just said the girl's screen name in chat. I know the girl's real name in real life. I don't know her YouTube name.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, that makes.
Yeah, sorry.
Hamstring says you're so eager to use your limp wiener on another soul. I'm going to say this. Richie said his wiener was only limp because he was hard for him to fuck within the mounds of stench and garbage. Okay?
Yes.
He's claiming his wiener works when he's like, the reason why Becky said he could only get it up in the room next to his mom, he said, was because he was fucking in a clean room at that point. So
listen, Richie,
we'll lay that one down.
I will just say, if that's true, go to Hims. Okay, they work wonders. Okay, they're very good pills.
I've never taken a dick pill. My dick has always worked.
Yeah, this stream,
I've been taking them for like 2 months. I love them.
This stream is sponsored by Hims. Have a Hims if you want to fuck in a garbage pile. You'll be able to fuck through Roach Gang, through hoarder houses. You'll be able to walk into a mountain of absolute trash with a hard on. You can fuck your way through the garbage.
I hate you so much for that.
Use code REWIND at Hims checkout.
That was actually good. That was actually really good.
If you're backed into a corner that you got to fuck your way out of, Hims. Yeah.
I believe it was Tupac who said fuck the world, and I will believe Tupac couldn't have done it without Hims. Use code REWIND at checkout.
I'm so done with all of you.
Oh, there's hers too, Xylee. Don't feel left out.
There is hers.
Okay, great. You know what? Awesome. Good job.
We got Viagra. You got Niagara. Let it fall.
I don't have any issues. So I'm good. Thank you. Thank you.
We need an HR department.
Yes, we do.
I'm the first to go.
To the Lolcow universe. He looks worse the more he speaks.
Actually, I might be.
This is so gross and disrespectful to Becky. Richie, you posted stuff in Discord. Becky didn't even bring anything up until then.
Billy Blue Boy says that Becky didn't bring up anything until after you posted stuff in Discord, which is why, like, her bringing up these allegations, even though Richie started it, it's like very poor timing to bring up the allegations, whether they're true or false.
It's false, though. I didn't say anything about her until she started talking about me.
Okay.
The only thing before she talked about me was the initial post that started the fight. Okay. Which again,
talking about when you were posting like 3 o'clock in the morning about how like y'all broke up and you're on your way home.
No, that was later. That was after the fight. This was before the fight.
Hey, but Richie, let's be honest. Why'd you bring that Wendy's bag in? Why were you crinkling that Wendy's bag?
She asked for it.
That's abusive. She was. You said she was asking for it.
I don't even eat.
She was asking
I don't even
for
eat
it,
fast
Richie?
food, bro.
She was asking
I don't even
for
eat.
it. You
I don't even eat
claiming?
fast food, bro.
Oh,
but her house was so dirty, I couldn't cook in there, and she certainly doesn't cook. So I sacrificed and I ate Wendy's.
Ayo, did you get the chili?
That's the first time I ate Wendy's since 2013.
Did you get the chili?
Nah, I just got a Dave's double and a large fries.
The chili is so good. How you like the Dave's double?
The chili is so good.
The Dave's double's alright. I mean, it's fast food. Fast food's pretty mid.
Have you tried the Becky's single yet?
No.
It's got guzzler sauce.
Yeah.
Jeez, Billy is so
Okay.
good at this. I'm just like admiring Billy right now. I'm in love.
Bro, this is what I have to deal with every night.
Billy, do you get that
Every
with or
night.
without cat food on it?
I don't know, man. I never had the cat
Bro.
food burger. The Becky's single. Come on.
I have on one of my videos. But that's a different thing.
Ew, y'all are disgusting. I hate all of you.
Now, Richie, normally I'm making jokes all episode, and
That's not a light topic.
I've started making
No,
jokes
it's
again,
not.
which means we're gonna need to get to the end of this heavy topic. Is there anything
All right,
else
buddy.
we should go over before?
No, I'm sorry if I didn't present as well as I hoped or
Oh,
whatever.
there was
I'm
no-
not
there
a
was
victim.
no way-
I'm not perfect. I don't think I'm perfect. I don't think I did nothing wrong or anything like that. I want to make sure that I'm clear.
There was no way you were gonna come out of this perfect because there is dirt on both sides of the fence. But
Yeah, of course.
But we're not saying you are what she alleged.
Yeah, no.
We are saying
There's no
we
evidence
don't
for it.
know. And that's the
Yeah.
worst fucking part. And we want to heal this community.
Well, let's get that lie detector thing going. And
Yeah, the lie detector sounds
take it
great.
from
And
there.
I want to say this, Richie. If we got to sacrifice both of you to see this community heal, I think that's an option we should be willing to take. I hope that it can heal without
I
that.
agree, actually.
I hope,
All right,
I
and the
hope
only
it
other
can heal
thing-
without that.
the only other thing I would say is not Richie 123 is definitely not my alt, and you guys don't have to worry about that.
God damn it. God damn it. All right.
Toxic.
Anything else we
Oh,
want
it's
to
a
say?
joke,
Richie?
Siley.
Make a video with the intent to blackmail if you believed she had nothing on you.
Yeah,
good?
Very
the
serious.
Gamers Asylum want to drop this in real quick with a super chat. Why make a video with the intent to blackmail if you believe she had nothing on you?
Well, I mean, I knew that she was probably gonna like just run her mouth, like all the same shit she said about RTU, like about his little dick and his dick doesn't work, just all the classic female bullshit.
Yeah.
Just like why drag me? There's no need for it. Be an adult.
Being an adult would mean don't film her house and upload it to the internet too, right?
I don't know if that's true.
I know it's true.
I feel like insurance is a very adult idea.
I guarantee you.
What
when
about
you-
dragging her on here afterwards? You're not being the adult now.
Oh, I mean, I'm not like seeking to drag her here. I'm just being honest, answering the questions that are being asked of me.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate that part of the reason that I wasn't able to finish with her is
I-
because she was odorous, but that's the facts.
I do think of the dragging that you've done tonight is pretty equal to the dragging that Becky did. So for that, I think that's
Well,
Fair
again,
enough.
I would just say I didn't seek to come out here and drag her. I actually kind of feel bad for Becky. I wish her all the best. I want nothing but good things to happen for
I
her.
think that's
and,
the way you want to go on forward with this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, for sure.
And I hope that everybody can get past this and we can stop hurting as a community because of a couple people who have gross sex.
Yeah, not quite sure what that means, but sure,
You two had gross sex, Richie.
that's probably
Gross.
true. It was definitely true.
Yeah. All right, Richie. Thank you for calling in. I hope that.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to my piece. It's been kind of frustrating to have all this shit being said about me and not
Yeah.
at least be able to say my side. So I appreciate the opportunity to do that. Again, I will say one more time that the sexual abuse allegations are 100% false. There's zero basis in reality, and it is an unhinged ex-girlfriend trying to slander me and sully my good name, so to speak.
Yeah. All right, Richie. Thanks for calling in.
All right, thanks for
Thank
having
you
me,
for
guys.
calling in.
Have a good night.
All right.
Oh.
I hate the subject. I hate it. I was so fucking uncomfortable that whole time, bro, because I
Right.
don't want to be in the middle of this shit. I don't. That's why I was sitting here like a bump on a log. Everybody's like, Billy's carrying the show. Yes, Billy's carrying the show because I felt uncomfortable as fuck. That conversation. Good God, bro.
I feel like
don't
they're
wanna be in
both
the middle of
pieces
this shit.
I feel like they're both pieces of shit in this situation, and they're both coming off like pieces of shit.
Yes.
You know? And like, there was
Yes.
no reason to come on here and say that her pussy stinks or, the disgusting nature of her house. Like,
And
I'm
at
getting.
the same time, though, she was talking about
Yeah.
how he had a limp dick. So I mean,
But see, he loses the ability to say he's taking the high road and say
Yeah.
like she needs to act like an
Right.
adult if he is
Right.
not
Yeah.
acting like an adult. I'm
True.
literally getting a real divorce from my wife right now. We're working on it. I've
Yeah.
never said a bad word about her publicly. I wouldn't. She's the mother of my children. If we don't love each other anymore, which we do, but if we didn't, we did love each other at some point.
Yeah.
There's no reason to shit on her publicly for anything.
No, you got to respect what you had, you know?
Exactly.
Do you think your audience would absolutely turn on you if you went against Bridget, or do you think that they would support you if you went against Bridget?
I don't fucking have a clue. I don't fucking have a fucking clue.
I feel like Bridget would take it home. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it might be.
Feel like she would
it
take
might be
that
your
home.
best interest either way, not to rag on Bridget, but I think out of respect,
True.
like obviously, like you said, you know, you've been doing this for a long time, and there's a good guy back there, despite all the pushing and trolling you say in public. So I won't vouch for you too much because it's gonna ruin the rep. But
Can we talk about something? Wait, no, you can't leave. Can we talk about something more lighthearted?
Sure.
What the fuck are we going to war? Kid behind the camera?
It's clickbait, baby. You know?
Fuck you. No, I don't listen. I already apologized for what I did. I actually apologized directly to Tina last night on the show in the beginning. All right. I'm not going to beg though. I don't
No.
beg.
Twice now, the lucky thing is twice now it got overshadowed by like Becky's situation. So we had a whole thing, and Becky was gonna come over here and fuck with your show. It was gonna be a lot of fun, but it's just been overshadowed, and I think the war has to be over at this point.
Okay.
Right?
And I would like to also put into play that she dragged me out of my own show 3 times. I never dragged anybody out of y'all's show ever. I only put people in. I never took them out, and I certainly didn't drag Tina out of the show. She dragged me out of my own show 3 times last night.
and Becky,
she did not do the same thing I did.
Becky fucked with the show when we had esteemed guest Skitsy on. Greg Clan was in chat.
Is that the one that drank coyote piss?
No, that was Who Knows Zombie.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I'm down with the coyote piss thing. I was not for that. As you can, if you go
You're
back
down
and
with
watch,
coyote
I got
piss?
up and walked. No, I got up and walked out.
Hell
there was
yeah.
no way I was going to be able
Xylie's down with that coyote piss.
No, I'm not. No, the hell I'm not.
You said you was down with that coyote
Keemstar-
piss.
When Keemstar said it, I thought it was like slang for something. Like, yo, he's drinking coyote piss. I'm like, whoa, what is that?
No,
Oh, it's coyote piss? Oh,
Bro.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, man, she dragged out our guest that we had on the show. She dragged me out of the show. Yeah, so I mean, the lick back when she brought everybody in was funny. I was going with it, but I didn't do all that other bullshit. So
If it was a war, it was more like Grenada. You know what I mean? Like it lasted a couple hours and then it
Yeah.
ended. You know?
all right,
It
good,
was it.
good. Because I don't want you. Listen, I don't want your show to go away. Half the time, that's all we're talking about is y'all's fucking show because Local Live, they're acting right now. Boogie ain't faking cancer anymore.
Hey, Keem.
Good
God, Keem.
Lord.
What, Keem?
Oh, I
What's
just called into now that Richie's gone because I've been watching in and off. What do you think the reaction to that interview was?
In the chat, it was very
Wait, from who?
anti-Richie.
Yeah, the chat, especially once he said that he's going out for coffee with a girl. It's like, what?
Somebody in chat I noticed said delusional Billy because at one point I said that the community was split and Richie had a lot of support. If you would have been in the Discord this morning,
In the Discord.
you would have seen
in the Discord, yeah.
major support for Richie. And I was in there.
Yeah, I would say 88. I would say 85% of the Discord community is on Richie's side.
And I was in there fighting them, saying, hey, you know, maybe you should step back, let everybody who went to bed after all this sleep before you start judging Keem and everybody for not making any drastic decisions before they wake up. Like, you guys are coming from a point of bias, and imagine Becky was innocent in all this, then make your opinion. And I'm not saying she's innocent, but you have to imagine. And they were just all like, kill Becky. And I'm like, whatever. You were saying that before this came out. You hated Becky before this came out. I don't believe you. And now it's like,
Andy,
we hate Richie. It's like, I don't believe you. I hate them both.
Dude, Andy just put in the comments, he goes, Mike and Keemstar protect your highest asset, which is Becky. Yeah, that's why we just let Richie speak on Rewind, the show you're watching. Like, dude, I can't help it, but you guys are fucking dumb. You guys are dumb. Can someone please like donate $100 to Rewind and just explain to me how dumb you are? Just declare it to the world. You're fucking dumb. God, these comments, I swear.
As far as protecting Becky, I'm the one that was trying to get the video of her house on Queens. I was like begging. I was like, I was telling Tina to get ready to like shoot her ass down for this house. Like this is going to be good content. I'm not protecting anybody. I just think as far as like Keem, how I feel, it almost felt like his whole appearance, he was hoping she's watching and he could say the right thing to trigger her. Like if she's watching, saying that her pussy stinks, or like he can't get hard because her house smelled like cat piss and shit, which is probably true. But like, I feel like he's saying it to hurt her.
And then I got Sly guys saying, then you kicked him from the server. He was not
Billy
kicked.
had some great
I
advice
asked him
on
to be the
Discord
bigger
this
man and
morning.
just leave for a
Thanks,
week, which
buddy.
he agreed to. I hate you guys. You suck. Stop supporting the show. Dude, stop being a member. Stop supporting me if I'm so bad. God, it's so annoying.
A lot of YouTube fans are just complete idiots.
You guys can't stop supporting Keem because then you're stop supporting me, and I need this. I need this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Billy,
hungry.
y'all.
I'm starving.
Support
Keem,
Billy.
I want to say Billy is amazing at this job. He really is. Ailey, you are too, but I mean, the way he just directed that interview was so good.
He did so fine because I was very uncomfortable with this subject. I'm going to be honest. I really didn't even want to cover it, but I knew we had to. No, Billy was fan-fucking-tastic. I got the best co-host out of everybody.
I was enamored by the way that he wasn't letting him get off on anything. Like some interviewers will like suck their dick a little bit and be like, okay, let's let him say what he wants. Billy was calling him out on hypocrisies and pointing. Like it was very good, very well done.
No, he did amazing.
I've been around the world of allegations, and I've had, this is my first rodeo, and it always seems like both sides are pretty fucking red flaggy. We'll say they're very flaggy, and these flaggy people, there's never really one clean side. The audience always picks one clean side. It seems. Yeah. There's always like a huge group of people. They're like, this person was wronged, and it's like, no. They both were kind of fucked up, but you really don't like that person. And that's why you want to go after them. And it comes down to, you got to cut through that. You got to look at both people as human beings that deserve redemption, but will have to work for it. And I want to see them work for it.
Then there's like people in the chat saying she reported it to her employer. No, she didn't. She posted it on Discord.
Yeah, they got messy.
What?
They were fucking messy.
There was no report to her employer. Bro, dude, you guys are the worst, dude. I wish you guys were the YouTuber because all you motherfuckers getting canceled. You just lying. You so loose at the lips with the shit you say. Like, bro, if you were in my position, you motherfuckers would be done. I can't fucking just type up shit and fucking say shit that holds no water, but all you motherfuckers get to do it. Do you know how jealous I am of you fucking retards in the chat that can just say whatever the fuck you want? Don't care if it's the truth. Fuck you guys. I'm out of here.
Bridget posted for you, Billy, so you can love my downfall. She posted in the comments, I love Billy. Hot face, hot face.
Oh my God.
Lost her to another fat guy. It's over.
Mike, I'll take care of her for you, okay?
Okay.
In a very...
Do you need him, Sue?
No, it's a very non-sexual way. I'm everybody's protector here in this universe now. I'm looking out for everybody. Everybody has my unconditional love, okay? My guidance, all of it. It's Bridget included.
I have a question. What do y'all think about that link shit?
I don't know the full story. She was texting me during Lolcow. She was like, after everything that I've done for you. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure still.
I don't either. The only thing I know is what Keem said about Discord investigating her account or something like that. I have no clue. That's the only thing I know. And she popped into the VC yesterday and asked, could I message him about how she can't type in Discord right now? She can only do VCs. And I did that. That's it.
On Lolcow Live, Keem said that Discord themselves are investigating her account, right?
Yeah.
And that
she sent me this.
Oh God.
It's like a screenshot. It says, "You're receiving this message because we detected suspicious activity on your account and believe your account may have been compromised. This can happen if your Discord password is the same, blah, blah, blah." So that's all I know that's happening.
Right. Yeah, I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue.
Lynx texted me and said, if you guys really want to support her right now, become pay pigs on the LolcowRewind channel. Send us hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in super chats, and let Billy speak for her and the Lynx crew. This is your new home now that she's gone from Discord.
Now I know why you and Mike are friends.
What do you mean?
Now I know why.
What do you mean?
Just saying. That sounded like something Mike would have said.
No, she wants us to survive now that she's gone. She says, don't let her death be for nothing.
We're two peas in the same shitty pod.
Jesus Christ.
I've hung out with Billy a few times. He's one of the nicest humans I've ever met in my whole life.
Yeah, I wish it was more than a few times.
I can't wait to meet him. Can't wait to meet him in person. The first thing I'm doing is punching him in his face, and then I'll hug him.
Without getting into specifics, do you remember that night we were at the Airbnb? And
was that the DMT night?
Yeah. We just kept looking at each other like, what the fuck is going on?
Who gives a shit? We can talk about it. So I guess I won't say who gave the DMT because he's a prominent figure himself, / drug dealer. But this guy comes to our Airbnb in a fanny pack. He's got a vape pen filled with DMT.
Yeah.
And Boogie. I'm paying for the DMT, by the way. I'm like, it's on me, Boogie. It's on me, buddy. I didn't know the motherfucker was the size of an elephant and he needed 40 hits. Like, Boogie, I'm down $4,000.
Boogie kept trying to break through the wall. He couldn't get there. And he just kept huffing and puffing. He was like...
We filmed the whole thing. McJuggernuggets has it totally unreleased. Boogie is like... This motherfucker's the size of a Buick. He's sitting there. He's taking a hit. And then he does this number here. Right? And then he comes back up. He's like, this is what he does. I need another hit. So they give another hit. He takes it, and then he... A little more. He did this. Oh, am I in trouble?
Keemstar.
Dude, the best part is Jesus is the one that sold them the DMT. Jesus is the one that fucking scammed kid behind the camera. Jesus.
You need Jesus.
That motherfucker.
You need Jesus.
This is true. Why would you say that? He's a YouTuber named Jesus. He walks around dressed like Jesus, and he had a fan. Why'd you say that, Keem?
I think he was talking about actual Jesus. Blasphemy.
No, because the reason why is because this story already got leaked by Boogie. Boogie gave certain details.
Oh, okay.
So this is already. Yeah. So people already know that Jesus is the drug dealer, which makes the story even funnier.
Yeah, it's definitely funnier because he showed up dressed like Jesus. Like Jesus of Nazareth. It was Jesus of Los Angeles with DMT in a fanny pack. It was so bizarre.
It was so fucking nuts.
I swear to you, Xylee, this is a true story.
This was like it was at least an hour he was trying to get through the wall, right? It just kept going. Boogie just kept going. I don't know how long the footage was, so it felt like over an hour.
When he finally did get high, which was about $4,000 worth of DMT later, he starts shitting on me as a person. He's looking at me, and he's like, you're kind of a piece of shit, right? And I'm like, I'm paying for your DMT right now, you fat fuck.
And
fuck you calling a bad person.
To give further perspective, this was at like the tail end of Boogie's suicide tour, where he was spending months telling everybody that he was going to kill himself on his birthday. And
that's why we got him DMT, because we were hoping it would change his perspective.
And it kind of fucking worked.
Oh, okay.
It kind of saved Boogie's life.
Jesus sent Keem a cameo recently.
Me and McJuggernuggets were literally walking down the streets of Los Angeles, seeing people. Hey, do you know we can get some DMT?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he was just, as much as he was trauma dumping killing himself, he was also trauma dumping trying to buy DMT throughout all of Los Angeles. And then
literally went to the YouTube party. YouTube they do a big party at VidCon every year. And he goes right up to iDubbbz and he says, if you do a content couple on me, I'm going to kill myself. Like, what are you?
What?
Yes,
what are you
don't
doing?
know this story?
No.
Oh, man. It's partially Keemstar's fault, this story.
Dude, this is the funniest story that's ever happened in like YouTube history. All
let's
right.
go back like a
So
week, okay?
I was just gonna say McJuggernuggets is launching Storyfire, right? And his idea is he's gonna go to fucking YouTube Con or whatever it's called, right? VidCon,
Yeah.
and he is going to pitch all these creators to join Storyfire, right? And there's this moment where he's gonna pitch iDubbbz, and he's all excited and he's getting prepared for it. He's got his whole business mind on it. And fucking McJuggernuggets is running up to iDubbbz to talk to him, and fucking Boogie walks in front of McJuggernuggets, cuts him in the line to get to iDubbbz first, and says, "Hey, if you make a content cop on me, I'm gonna kill myself."
But here's the thing: the reason he thought he would do a content cop was because like a month earlier, it's me, Keem, and McJuggernuggets. We're all in like a 3-way phone call, and Keem's like, "We should prank Boogie," and they're thinking iDubbbz is gonna do a content cop on him. And I was like, "Well, let's fucking do it." So me and Keem mute ourselves.
Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah, Jesse calls Boogie, and while we're on the phone, muted, listening, Jesse was like, "Yeah, I just talked to iDubbbz. He's doing a content cop," and Boogie was like, "On me, right?" And Jesse sold it so well, and Boogie was like, "The moment he drops that video is the moment I kill myself." I'm like, "Oh my god, what?"
Oh my god, Boogie, no.
By the way, I forgot that we did that. I completely forgot that we did that. But just so everyone understands what great humans we are, we've been trying to talk Boogie out of suicide for weeks on end, right? And trying to like talk him off the cliff. And then we're like, fuck this guy. Let's fuck with him. Let's tell him fucking doing a content cop on him.
Oh
I got tired of it.
Yeah. He
I don't blame
exhausted just about everybody around him.
Isn't that when he made that big didn't he make like a big group chat for y'all to be in there talking to Boogie?
Well, that the group chat existed.
Yeah,
He
that's
pulled
another
Boogie.
story.
He pulled Boogie in trying to save him, and then took him out like, "Fuck this motherfucker." We gave him everything. He's done nothing with it.
Boogie left.
Dude.
So what happened is Keem has this big group chat with like a bunch of YouTubers. I'm in it. There's I think Mr. Beast is in it, but he never like talks. Like Boogie got invited to it, and Boogie has a problem where when he feels nervous, he likes to like shit on people, and so he started shitting on me, his only friend in there. So I'm just as good to talk shit back. So I was talking shit back. He called me like 2 days later, screaming at me, like you knew I was going through it, and you made fun of me, Mike. And I snapped. My kid was being born in like 2 days. I was like, kill yourself, Boogie. I don't care. Fucking die! Like I snapped. I really did.
Yeah.
I think we've all had that. We've all had those moments with Boogie. Unfortunately, people don't understand. Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption have been involved in my life for long, like well over a decade, like 15 years. These motherfuckers have been in depth in my life. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
There's
Y'all
a lot
are
of
nuts.
stories.
Now,
Jesus
there's
Christ.
a cherry on the top of the Boogie DMT story that I want to delve into. I won't name any names. There was another YouTuber at the house. And he was a big YouTuber, and he saw Boogie go through it, and he was like, "I have to do it. I have to do DMT." And they were like, "No, man, this stuff's expensive. You don't want to do it." And he's like, "No, I have to do it. I have to."
Meanwhile, this is a very rich YouTuber.
Yeah, very rich. I'll pay for it, whatever. And it's not about the money. This is a thing for Boogie. It's a Boogie thing. Don't make it about you. And finally, like after a lot of pressing, like, okay, you can do it. And he takes one hit and just fucking knocks himself out. It was just done. Boogie was like fighting for hours. And this guy goes,
Yeah, but
fucking dumps.
yeah. But here's the funny thing is, it was like he wanted more after his initial like high wore off, and Jesus was like, "No, you've had enough, man." Jesus was stingy, bro.
Bro,
so
the
funny.
chat already knows who it is.
Who were they saying?
Where?
I see a name in chat that is obviously, it's not Becky, guys.
I will not confirm who the hell it is. I will not.
It was so
Who are
funny.
they saying in the chat?
Lance Stewart.
Oh, I don't know about him. I don't know.
I thought that Lance was Lance Bass from NSYNC. Can't remember who was there.
Could have been.
Dude. I wish just everyone was more open with some of these stories, because there's some of the best stories on YouTube. Like
I'm an open book.
Dude, when McJuggernuggets, this is the funniest story about Boogie ever, right? McJuggernuggets
Is it the Halloween fight?
Yes, he's having a Halloween party, right? He invited
Before you say
me.
this, hold on, Keem. Before you say it, this was 2 days after that phone call where I told him to kill himself because I was waiting for my child to be born. I couldn't go to the Halloween party, and Boogie started screaming at me, and that's when we had that blowout. 2 days later, this happens.
So McJuggernuggets is throwing a Halloween party, and he's telling all of us YouTubers, like, come, we're going to get lit. We're going to party up. So everyone has the mindset of that this is going to be like a crazy raver party, right? I can't make it. I don't want to travel, whatever. But Boogie ends up going. And they also invited Grim. Well, Grim is also thinking this is a party. So he brings like basically 2 like sluts with him or something. I don't know what hookers. I don't know who they were, right? And so they're, and this is Boogie right after the divorce, right? And so this is single Boogie who's like fucking hookers and also their shit, right? So Boogie goes into the party, Grim goes into the party, and they're playing music or whatever, and these girls start twerking and like flashing their stuff or their goods and whatnot. And, bro, this whole entire party is like Jesse's family. There's like kids walking around. It's like not a raver like Jesse described at all. It's the complete opposite. And fucking Psycho Dad just goes off on Boogie and kicks him out and says, you need to get your fucking ass out of here. And so Boogie and Grim think that this is content because Jesse's filming everything. So they're just playing along. They're like, fuck you, Psycho Dad. Suck a dick. But Psycho Dad is really upset that hookers are in his house around his family. It is the most awkward situation ever.
So Psycho Dad comes into the living room. Everyone's partying. Psycho Dad's like, get the fuck out of my house. So my friend Grimm's Toy Show was like, oh shit, I'm in a Psycho Dad video. So he goes and he's in Psycho Dad's face and he's like, I'll put you through a fucking table, old man.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's 100% real on the lives of my children.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm literally sitting there. Oh, go ahead, Keem.
I was just going to say, it was real for Psycho Dad. Grim thinks the whole thing is like a McJuggernuggets scripted fake video.
Oh,
yeah.
No,
I'm sitting there holding my daughter. She was an hour old. I'm holding my newborn baby at 1 a.m. And like, I get a phone call from fucking Boogie. And he's like, hey, I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. I got kicked out of Jesse's. I was like, what the fuck happened? And then Jesse's calling me. He's like, Jesse's calling me. Hold on. So I answer Jesse, and he tells me the whole story. And I'm like, this cannot be fucking true. This is not a... So I call Keemstar. I'm like, you got to hear this shit. And so here I am. My daughter's freaking 2 hours old. I'm on a 3-way phone call with Keemstar and McJuggernuggets trying to get Jesse to give Keem permission to put it on Drama Alert because it's too insane to not tell people about.
I know. And he said no. He said no. It took a while. It was like weeks before it came out.
It was a year. It was years.
Yeah. One of the greatest stories ever.
Boogie didn't get kicked out initially. Boogie stayed after the party. And him and Psycho Dad were sitting around like a bonfire. And he said something. And so Boogie made some inappropriate joke. And Psycho Dad was like, you know what? I'd crack you in the fucking skull. And then fucking, everybody was like, yeah, Boogie, you should probably get the fuck out of here. So Emily Saxton drove Boogie to a hotel at like 3 a.m. or 1 a.m. to just seek refuge and for flying home the next day. And they haven't really been friends since, Boogie or Jesse.
Dude, imagine Boogie, though. Boogie's recently single, gets invited to this like raver type party. Grim shows up with like 2 women, so there's an extra woman for Boogie. Boogie's all excited, having the time of his life. And then Boogie's like, oh my God, I'm going to be in a Psycho Dad video because Psycho Dad's being psycho. And it's all like, no, Boogie, you're really kicked out of the party. You can't come. Boogie traveled a far distance to go to this one fucking party, gets kicked out almost instantly. It's like,
it's so funny. Because that whole family is about fucking around. It's always a thing. Boogie must have just been so confident that he was making content, and then he was out on his ass.
Jesse stays in character.
Yeah,
Jesse will stay in character in front of your face, so you don't know.
I've gotten him to break a couple of times because he knows you can't bullshit a bullshitter, but it was like he was in character. Like it was for everybody else. For me, he was like, give me the wink, and I'm like, of course I fucking know, dude. But but everybody else at VidCon, he was like in it. It was so funny to watch.
Crazy.
There's gonna be stories like that at Fat Camp. You know it.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm biting my
going
tongue.
To that, Billy?
Yeah, I got to go to Fat Camp. I have to lose weight so I can be small enough to go to Fat Camp.
No, dude, you want to plump yourself up so it comes off faster.
It's gonna come off either way.
Like, dude, if you start dieting now, it's gonna stagnate by the time you get to Fat Camp, and you'll have no results.
I gotta
Just eat your way to the other side.
I got to drop about 50 pounds so I can be small enough for Fat Camp.
No, I think it's good to start losing weight before Fat Camp. Just like move around as much as you can because Fat Camp's gonna be hell. It's not gonna be fun.
I'm not coming out. Fuck it.
You gotta do it, Mike. It's gonna be hell.
Mike, if you don't enter into Fat Camp, you're gonna get a lot of shit.
I'm in the middle of a divorce right now. What the fuck? I can't just leave my family right now.
You need Fat Camp more than ever.
Yeah.
Probably right.
This will probably save your
You need a
marriage, to
break.
be honest.
Bridget said, she read our horoscopes and it said, like, come March, mine and your signs, Keem, are going to make a bunch of money with an opportunity. So it's like, well, maybe I should go to Fat Camp.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I want to do Fat Camp in March. That's insane.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, well, Jesus Christ, that's a good sign. I probably will go. I probably have no choice.
Mike, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you and Bridget even breaking up? Why don't you just save this fucking thing?
It's a whole thing, and I've told you a
I
little
hate to
bit
do
off.
this. I know I hate to do this publicly to you, but come on, bro.
We're working on it. It's like I've been staying at this Airbnb now for probably going on 2 weeks now, and it's helping. I'm here now tonight. You know what I mean? So it is helping. It's one of those things where like we were fighting for so long that it's hard to see through the fucking clouds that like you do still love each other because like it's just been negative since September really.
Well, if you and Bridget get a divorce, you're both getting punishments.
Uh-oh.
Are we?
Divorce punishments.
It's obvious you two still love each other, though.
Of
I
course,
see how she types in the chat about you and the way you talk about her. Maybe y'all just need a little vacation from each other. You know what I mean?
One of the problems that we do have is we don't have traditional jobs, so we are here together with the kids all day. And at the end of the day, there's no time for like to watch TV together, to hang out, to do anything. And so it's easy to feel neglected because it's like we didn't do shit today, and so we try to take a couple of weeks per year to like go on a trip together and refresh, and got to do more of that.
Have you thought about giving the kids their
word.
own YouTube channel so they can go be busy with that and you two can be together?
No.
Yeah.
Mike's like, hell no.
That was the number one thing. That's the number one thing that I was dealing with is Mia wanted to be a content creator like ever since she was like a little. I'm like, nope. But guys, I have breaking news. Ashers has been rescued from the kidnappers and is back in the Discord. So we got Ashers back, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome home.
Wait, I had those tweets she put out up on deck too. Well, shit, I guess that don't count anymore.
Well, maybe she's still kidnapped. I don't know. Let me go talk to her, see if her mind's right.
Okay, go talk to her. Because I had those tweets of hers on deck.
You can show them. Who cares?
All right, let's see. Because Asher's was highly upset. Highly upset.
Well, I'm gonna leave you guys stream. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being on, Michael. Good.
It's gotta be your best episode.
It's a great one.
Yeah, definitely.
I think last night's episode was better, but only the second part of last night's episode. Episode 2 last night
Coyote
was,
Piss
was horrible.
Coyote Piss was episode 1. We ran a second episode at the end of the episode, and that was Chef's Kiss.
He knew I was
The
angry.
after party is always the
scared.
best part.
No, he was scared to hit offline because he knew he was getting it as soon as we weren't live anymore because he knew how angry I was. That's what it was.
shit.
So I played the intro again.
Thanks
and
for having me, you guys.
Yes, thank you, Mike. I'm a king gaslighter. I will gaslight
You are
the best of them.
You are.
So-
all right, so Asher's is back in. She was mad. And she
Yeah.
goes, what did you do for him? Give him my support, my time, and ask for nothing in return. Always rooting for him when everyone hated him. Picked him when he was, I guess you meant
Picked him up when he was down.
When he was down. Convinced him to stay in the game so you can profit today. But I don't expect you to care about that, I guess, is what
Yeah.
she's saying. And then this one, and then I guess this was to Keem. After what you just did, now you have a reason to be scared of me. I was like, oh shit.
Have you seen the movie Idiocracy?
No.
Okay, in Idiocracy, before the gentleman gets sent to the future to try and save Earth, there's a general, and he has to explain to the people in the room that a pimp's love is different than that of a layman's love. And I think that Keem's love is different than that of a layman's love, too. Ashers, I'm glad that you know what it's like to feel Keem's love. I'm glad you're home. We missed you.
You are really good at this gaslighting shit.
I told you.
You're like a fucking master
I'm
at it.
sponsored by Exxon, baby.
I don't know if I need to be grossed out by it or impressed.
Both.
Fair enough. That's exactly how I feel.
Basically, I'm like a yin yang symbol. One half is grossed out, one half is impressed, and it's constantly spinning in perpetuity, equal and always.
I think that perfectly describes you. Actually, that's literally how I feel about you as I do these shows.
A lot of people think I'm full of bullshit. It's the realest
Well,
bullshit you'll ever shovel.
Can you blame them though? Do you hear yourself talk?
It's all by design.
You have a gaslighty voice and a gaslighty look too. Especially when you blink your eyes. Look, I'm a sweet boy, and you blink your eyes and shit.
I know what I'm
Piss me
doing.
off.
People think, oh, Billy can't lose weight. Billy's struggling being fat. People trust a fat guy more than a thin guy. They feel sorry for him initially. You know how many calories I have to eat every day to keep this weight up just to manipulate people further? I am literally eating protein after sugar, pancakes, stacks. I don't even like pancakes. And I'm eating protein pancakes every day to keep my weight up.
Wait, you're trying to lose weight.
No, I have to be fat so people trust me more. People think fat guys are stupid. It's part of my manipulation tactic.
But isn't the whole point you going to fat camp lose weight?
I'm just going to fat camp to make money.
Oh, so it's not about losing weight.
It's all about the donos, baby. They haven't been coming through for a while.
Jesus Christ. All right, I hate you so much. You are such a shitbag. I swear to God, I fucking hate you. I hate you, Billy. I hate you so fucking much.
Hate and love are
You
the same thing.
Real close. They're
Hate and
real
love
close.
are the exact same thing. It's attention-based currency. It's two sides of the same coin. Heads or tails, hate or love.
awesome.
It's the same damn
I'm telling
coin.
you, I am the luckiest fucking person in this local universe. I really am.
You know.
I really am.
I think Tina's a great co-host.
I think Tina's great.
I
I
think
mean, apparently she hates me now. She ain't never coming back on the show, but you know,
I
fine.
think if I walked into I was auditioning to be Tommy C's seat on Lolcow Live.
I remember that.
You know
remember that, and
why
I thought
I
it would've
did?
been great.
You know why I did it?
Why?
Because I knew who I was. I knew I could sit there and make that show fucking crack. But the truth is,
Yeah.
nobody's replacing Keemstar, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
He's
it's
a
not-
showman.
Yeah, and so Keemstar sitting there. Well, I was only there because Keemstar was trying to leave. But when you go into work, when you're Wings, Boogie, and Keem, that's pretty fucking fun. That's a fun
Yeah.
show to be on.
Even their chill streams are pretty good.
Yeah. I think anybody who's on these screens for any amount of time with this audience is lucky to be part of this universe. I really do. It's because it gets fucking weird. It gets gross. It gets the punishments.
No shit.
People have blood, sweat, and tears in this, but also it's funny. It's at its best. You could pee yourself laughing, and I'm pretty sure Boogie pissed himself. This is a piss yourself laughing community. It's pretty cool.
This community is so crazy. Like I find myself having a hard time adjusting. Like sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I find myself having a hard time adjusting on how this LCU works compared to like other content and stuff. And I'm starting to get there because sometimes I get so frustrated. I'm like, bro, I can't deal with this. But then I'm like, nah, we got it. We got it.
In anything in life, there's something called a meta, and the meta actually translates to death. But in life, you find the meta of the circle that you're in, and you basically have all the rules of how to play. You know, the rules of life is the meta, and the Lolcow Live meta is to turn yourself up to 1,000.
Yeah,
and take nothing seriously tomorrow. You know, don't go to bed holding shit from yesterday inside because it's going to change tomorrow. And that's what sucks.
That's for damn sure.
And
Holy fuck, you are not wrong.
And that's what
that.
sucks about the shit today, because this is it's just antithetical to this universe.
Yeah. No, I hated this arc. I really did. As soon as it started popping off, I was like, Keem, bro, I don't even want to touch this. It's way too messy, and I just don't want to deal with messy. But you know, I got it. I understood why it was important to have Richie up here. You know, I didn't know. Only thing I got told by a third party is that he possibly wanted to call in, and it was like, okay, well, she has her platform to call in. That's what we're here for people to call in. So
I mean, everybody can call into LolcowRewind, especially Rastoff and Twiggy, the Lolcow ASC representation.
Let me get my camera.
Cam up, boys. Rastoff.
G'day, mate.
Hello, guys.
He's not wearing his hat. Thank God.
I'm not wearing the hat.
Rastoff,
What's wrong with the hat?
I saw a comment. You're making false quotes about me, dude.
What do
you mean?
What'd you say I said in chat?
Hold on, let me read it again. What did I say? Poop before you sleep, Billy 2025.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
You said don't hold on to shit before you go to bed. It's the same thing.
Is Rastoff a liar?
I just simplified it for the idiots.
Well, I kind of like it, actually. I'm gonna steal it from you. Poop before you sleep, guys.
That shit's not going to be the same in the morning.
So how do you guys feel about this stuff that nobody should know about? You guys are always in the community.
Well, I'll let Rastoff answer.
What the fuck is wrong with your mic, Twiggy? It sounds like
Bro,
shit.
your mic is peaking bad.
It's absolutely pissing me off, actually. Yeah.
He'll fix it while I talk.
Thank you.
I hate it. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to hear about it. Keep that shit out. It fucking splits everyone up.
Am I good?
Oh, damn.
You're much better.
All right, what I was going to say is I'll let Rastoff answer because I have no empathy, which means I have no problem not taking sides.
Maybe that's why I don't take sides.
I can't. He's dude.
Something
Do you know how long I was in that channel with him? Do you know all the shit he was saying to me?
And we can talk in that channel. Look, they're acting like Rastoff's parents. That's all I can say. And if you knew his history, you'd know that's true.
If any of you were thinking about becoming pay pigs in the Lolcow universe, the pay pigs have their own chat. And I wanted to jump in there on a voice chat for pay pigs, but I didn't see any of the LolcowRewind pay pigs in there. So I didn't feel like it was right for me to jump in there. I need you guys watching to become LolcowRewind pay pigs so I can jump in the pay pig chat and talk to you. Because I was watching all the other pay pigs from the other channel talking with each other, and I felt left out.
Aw.
Apologize.
Aw, poor Billy.
If I had a heart, I'm sure I'd be feeling something, Billy. I'm sure.
Shut the fuck up, Twiggy. Jesus Christ. Don't look at me like that. Don't give me your psycho killer look.
Twiggy, would you do me a favor?
Psycho killer. Yes.
Will you gain 300 pounds and come to fat camp in March?
I would, but I got bit by a tick in my no-no square, and now I've got Rocky Mountain spotted fever. It's a chronic illness that comes from a tick bite, and I'm incapable of gaining weight.
I can't. I fucking can't, man.
I believe that.
I can't.
It bit my wiener, Billy.
That happens down under.
It happened down under for sure.
Lolcow AOC, thank you for calling in, boys.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
Later. Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Tina's in chat. I saw Tina dropping those R's in chat. Tina knows the R words. Rewind is the only R word we're talking about tonight. God damn it. Xylee, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Do we have anything in the docket that we have to cover? I believe there was something the other day with a Psycho Mom. Were we going to cover that, or?
No, we already covered it. Remember the breathalyzer?
It was after the breathalyzer. I thought there was something on Twitter. Maybe I'm tripping. I can't remember.
Yes. Hold on. I guess pull somebody in, talk to him. Let me find it. I think it's in the.
There's only one person to answer the call. Kevin Dillinger, where are your crystals? Chickity bop bop bow. Kevin's definitely not here. He got tired of waiting.
Probably.
Hey,
Dude,
Kevin, how you doing?
Hey, I'm here. Doing good. How y'all doing tonight?
Good. We got Xylee pulling up some information. Just want to pull you in real quick and check in on you. You got the abundance crystal nearby?
Yeah, I also have my hematite crystal because I need some extra protection tonight after hearing all that nasty talk.
There's a lot of nasty talk.
Yeah, it was very entertaining, but at the same time, kind of cringe. But y'all did a really good show tonight, by the way. Just wanted to tell you.
Yeah, thank you. You know, it's like LolcowRewind really has its ups and downs, and part of the downs are that some nights you're just milking the rest of the day and you're trying to make it funny.
Yeah.
And, you know, we set up guests trying to make the show better. And because of the circumstances of Becky coming in and fucking with the show, it just made it absolutely shit fuck worst. And
I know.
And then we had to fix that. And, you know, it is what it is. There's ups and downs in this entertainment business. And I've been through many ups and many downs. And I'm just glad that our fans stick with us night after night, no matter what happens. We're very lucky.
I support you and Xylee. Also watch all the other shows. They're doing great. They just need to find a rhythm. I think if you focus more on the dockets and stop fighting, and each show will develop a particular style, and over time it will grow.
Yeah.
If there's anybody that needs any counseling, I'm a spiritual counselor, by the way, and a shaman and a healer. Feel free to talk to me anytime, off stream, in real life. I could help Michael, Bridget, anybody. I'm really good at this, so I could talk to anybody.
There you go,
just
Kevin.
wanted to give a heads
there you
up.
go,
Kevin
everybody.
D, our LolCow shaman. Appreciate
That's
you.
right.
Appreciate you, Kevin.
So if you need, all right.
We're gonna bring you back in. Maybe not later tonight, but I love seeing you around here. Thank you for hanging with us.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Y'all be good now.
You too, Kevin.
Thank you.
All right.
Xylee is so triggered. Before we go into this clip, I wanna address the chat. Someone in chat said, Billy, where's Leafy? Leafy actually posted to Instagram today saying that he got pregnant.
Great show, Billy and Xylee.
What?
Keep it up.
Spencer Mercer, cheers. Yeah, we're gonna keep it up for sure. For show. Yeah, Leafy is pregnant. He posted a picture of himself with 2 girls, and he said, I got one of these girls pregnant, I believe. I actually think I screen capped it. Let me double check this. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I was going to have it in the chamber just in case today got dull. And and because someone said, where's Leafy? He's out here making probably horrible decisions. I don't know I don't know the validity of this, but let me see. Yeah, it's so the exact tweet said, "I got someone pregnant, no funny," and he's holding a girl next to another girl in what looks to be a Las Vegas hotel room, and he's got the cheesiest look on his face. If you think I should send this to you, Xylee, we can pull it up on stream. Let me,
if you want to.
Let me do this as we are. I'll throw it in the fucking womp womp.
Throw it in the rewind.
Yeah, throw it in
thing.
the rewind. There we go. Coming to rewind, and then now I'm gonna watch stream, share screen.
Hey, hold on. I gotta get to it.
We can watch the Psycho Mom thing first if you want, or we can wait.
I wait. You didn't wait. Oh, you threw it in that one. All right, hold on.
Oops. Ayo, Doza says, Xylee, I'll pay for your spiritual counseling session. There you go.
No, thank you.
Yeah, so
No,
here's
thank you.
this post today from Leafy. I got someone pregnant, no funny. Shit.
Oh my God.
Retro says Kevin can turn beer into piss and his cigs into ash. If you call him for spiritual guidance, his quartz crystal is charging in his bud hole. Nasty.
I mean, probably true. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess good for Leafy here.
There's your Leafy update. He's out here making babies.
Okay, that's where Leafy is, everybody. There we go. Jesus Lord.
Now we got this Psycho Mom material here.
Yeah, Psycho Mom. She tweeted this out. A bewitching message for Becky of Lolcow Queen. Sincerely, Psycho Mom of Mafia Milkers. All right, here we go. Let me make sure my volume. Yeah, volume's up.
I am not hearing anything.
You're not hearing it?
Yeah, what am I doing wrong?
You're probably not. Hold on. Let me go to share it again. Hold on. Why is this not doing anything?
Does the cat have a witch hat on?
Yeah, it looks like the cat has a witch hat.
What the fuck?
Okay, let me try it again.
Yeah, how far along is Leafy? He did look like he was in the third trimester.
Hey. All right, Steve, tell me if you can hear this.
All right. I'm getting a no-go on the audio, yo.
Okay, yeah, I'm working off of the Google tab for Discord because my other one's not working.
Yeah, damn it.
Tomorrow.
Well, we'll just have
so
to
it's being fucking stupid.
Here,
Thank
no,
God,
if you
we
want to
had
play
everything
it,
else
if you
happen.
want to play it, I've remembered what she said exactly. I will translate it for the audience if you want to play it.
Oh dear God. Okay, here we go. Hold on.
All right.
I don't know why it's. Yeah, so wait, to share audio, share a tab. There we go. I don't know why it's not working.
All right. Don't worry, guys. I'm really good at lip reading. I will read her lips.
All right.
A lot of you people think I'm just some psycho bitch with gigantic titties. A lot of you would be right. The one difference is when I go psycho on the Lolcow Queens. Becky, you're done for, you bitch. Only real accusations from now on. I'm gonna fuck everyone to get to you, Becky. Wee! I'm the wicked witch of the wet, and I'm soaking wet, Becky. I'm taking all the men before you can get them. You will never, ever use your haggard ham sandwich again. Look at these tits. Okay, that was the end of the video.
Yeah, good translation, Billy. You did great. That's exactly what she said.
Gotta use these tactics I learned with the FBI somewhere.
Good job. You did. That's exactly what she said. You're amazing. Holy shit.
You wouldn't be the first person to call me amazing today.
Holy shit, bro. I think we had a good show today. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody watching is very happy right now, and it started in a very horrible way.
It did. It very much did.
I think I should get a job as a celebrity chef. Because I turned chicken shit into chicken salad, baby. Ooh.
Okay, that was good. I'll give you that one. W's in the chat for Billy, please. W's in the motherfucking chat for Billy.
Ooh. Hey, what's up? Are you guys feeling a little down? Are you upside down? Are you upside down? Then throw me some M&Ms. Throw me some M&Ms if you're upside down. Heyo.
You were such a shit, bro.
Hey, if I'm cooking, let them know I'm cooking, Xylee. Got a whole bunch of chicken salad.
He's always cooking.
Got a whole bunch of chicken salad here tonight.
All he does is cook. I message him. He's cooking. Billy, what we doing tonight? Don't worry about what we're doing tonight.
We got
this. See coyote piss. I'm still mad at you about the coyote.
Oh.
And you know what's funny? Okay, seriously, that guy is such a sweetheart. He messaged me. I guess he heard what I said about the coyote piss. And I was like, bro, no, you were doing you. It's okay. I have a weak ass stomach. I can't handle that shit. And he was so nice in the DMs. I said, no, dude, you were doing you. It's okay. I just can't handle it.
He
was a sweetheart.
He's my buddy, and he is doing great things for himself and his family. And it involves drinking coyote piss.
I mean, listen, I can't fault him for that. He's making content, and there are people who love watching that shit.
They're so
just
fucking
cannot.
gross. They're so gross.
I cannot. I just can't. But he was so sweet. I was like, dude, no, nothing against you at all. He followed me on Twitter. I followed him back, and he messaged me, and yeah, he was a good dude. He was a good dude.
I stand by that. And it's even better that Becky ruined everything, because I'm not sure how much better it would have been if we wouldn't have had Becky come in and stir that piece of shit up. I think it would have been great, because I would have been in control. And as you guys can tell, if I have control, you're going to be just fine. Becky took control from me, which honestly, I did not consent to. I'll end it there. I'll end it there.
Your consent.
I'll end it there.
The allegations are real, and the difference is we have proof. Just saying.
I'll end it there.
God damn it.
Christian, Psycho Mom's boy, Christian, is in the chat and says, love the translation. Thank you, Christian. I hope I did your mom.
He knows.
Hope I did your mom right with my lip reading. And by the way, while I was lip reading and she started kissing her own tits, I don't know how to lip read that. I almost kissed my own tits.
I probably would have gotten a little
aroused,
grossed out by that. No. I am a happily married woman.
Yeah, but women can be married and still, they can still window
Not
shop.
This one.
Don't tell me,
Xylee is the best man in the world.
Don't tell me you're not a window shopper. You can look at me.
I sure ain't.
You can look at me.
Nope, you're too much of a pain in the ass. Even if I was single, I'd be damn. Hell no, I'd kill your ass.
Xylee.
What? I'd invite you to Minecraft so fast?
Have you heard the term, the lady doth protest too much?
Have you heard the term, shut the fuck up?
I know this episode is winding down, and it wouldn't be a full episode if you didn't leave here pissed off.
Fuck you! Can I have one fucking episode? One episode where you don't piss me off. Just one. One. God damn. You motherfuckers. I don't know what it is. Y'all love to see me get hyped up. I don't understand.
Damn.
Y'all love to see me get hyped up.
Damn.
Shit.
Damn.
It costs nothing to look. I tell you what. If you look like Jason Momoa, it would be a different story.
Hey, they call me Jason Samoa. You have the Samoa Girl Scout cookies?
Okay, the Girl Scout cookies are amazing.
Yeah, I'm Jason Samoa's. I'm a whole box of cookies. I'm the Samoas that get your kid a free trip to Disneyland. You got so many of them.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
You know Tina has a checkered history, right?
We all do.
I used to run a counterfeit Girl Scout cookie ring.
I believe it.
I made a lot of money with my. I hired dwarves to play the Girl Scouts. Little
Shut
tiny.
up. You
little,
did not.
Little tiny ex-stripper dwarves. And I'd have them run around slanging these counterfeit Samoas. And what do we got? Ring dings or something? I didn't get. We ran out of cookies. So I had them selling ho-hos. They were slanging ho-hos. Maybe.
I don't believe it.
You'll never know the real me.
I could believe if you bought them Girl Scout cookies and turned around and sold them for double the profit after nobody could get them anymore. I would believe that.
You know, I wouldn't be able not to get high off my own supply.
You can't take Biggie's advice. You can't take Biggie's advice.
Mo cookies, mo problems.
Crack commandments. Yep, true.
I got to bring in Kiwi's been waiting all night long. Kiwi, how you doing?
Kiwi, are you there?
Hey, how you doing? You're live on LolcowRewind.
How you doing?
Yeah, you got a camera?
No, I don't on my computer, sorry.
You got anything good to say to the audience? They're all watching.
No, I just want to say this is a good laugh.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
And it's been a very interesting day.
Yes, it has. It's been a very interesting 24 to 36 hours. That's for damn sure.
How you guys been doing, all right?
You know, I would be lying if I said I was anything less than perfect.
How's your song going?
It's all right. I'm working on a new album. It's fun. Good times.
Yeah, I enjoyed listening to it the other night.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, I had to rhyme the word anti-disestablishmentarianism, and I was in the Discord.
What?
This is anti-disestablishmentarianism, and I was in the Discord. This is something you can get late night in the Discord while I'm writing my rap lyrics, which is a total reason for you to be a pay pig, cash cow, whatever. Get in that Lolcow Live Discord. I was testing out my new lyrics with the audience.
Oh, did they like it?
Yeah, they loved it. They said, Billy, you're so talented and amazing. I was like, I keep hearing this word amazing. It's going to get old.
We need to come up with a new word for you.
Nah, amazing will be just fine. All right, Kiwi, I'm going to throw you back down and pull in Gaming Addict.
No
okay?
worries, buddy. You guys have a good night.
Thank you for calling in.
Gaming Addict, you're live. You got a camera?
Not currently. I'll have to hook it up.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of like reorganizing stuff.
Well, how's things going? What do you got to say to us tonight?
I gotta say one thing. You know, I don't normally join these. I'm like one of the people that just listen and don't really interact. But at first, I went into this that was like, Keem just got a bunch of people and like this is just how it is. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to think this is scripted now. Like there's too much stuff going on from a week to everything at this point. Like the breaking up stuff, and then what was the Tina's whole setup getting stolen, and I'm like there can't be this much stuff going on every day.
Now,
there just can't be.
Now, while I would agree this could be scripted, I want to make a point. These people are all entirely too fucking stupid to follow a script, and they're doing this shit day by day because of what big fuck ups they are, and that's what got them the job. That's why it's Lolcow Live. Before there was ever a Lolcow Live, these people were fucking up like this too.
And keep in mind, even if this is scripted to the last letter, I'm enjoying every bit of it. I ain't gonna lie. Now, the Lolcow Queens, I think I've cooled off on that a little bit. I still watch it.
You're not jacking off to Lolcow Queens anymore?
Definitely not.
No?
Definitely not.
You don't got
yeah, but I do catch your guys and I catch Lolcow Live. I watched a little bit of the court one, and that didn't really hit that well. So
okay, yeah. Well, it was not a good showing for the court guys. They know that, and next time it's going to be even better, I'm sure of it, because they're all putting in great work over there. Gaming Addict, anything else you want to say?
No, once again, you guys are doing a good job. I really enjoy this.
Thank you.
A lot of people like look at this as like, oh, like your content is literally going off of what they do. So if they ain't on top of their game, you guys got less to talk about.
No, I could fucking turn anything into a winner. It just takes time. We're cooking here. Later, Gaming Addict.
I'll tell you what, I'm actually happy because I didn't know that sound thing was going to be a thing. I'm happy I didn't go through the actual streams because we wouldn't have been able to hear it.
Yeah. I'm gonna run through these super chats of the night.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't know. I tried to call up a lot of them live when they were coming in, but we'll just run through real quick. Megan sees before the show even started said justice for Asher. She's amazing. I won't touch Discord, but she's my girl. I'm glad she's back. Mono came through with some memberships, some gifteds, and an upgrade. An upgrade to Pay Pig, but Mono was already a Pay Pig, so I'm hoping that means Mono is coming on back to town. Tawel gave us some memberships.
I miss Mono.
Yeah, Mono's my homie. Retro said Billy is the second least racist person in the Lolcow universe, but he is handsome, so it's okay. I'm so handsome. Doza became a Pay Pig. GG, Doza. I was talking to him this morning. Appreciate you, brother. Randy Jones says, bring on Glammy Lambie. Glammy, notorious by her absence. You kind of called out Richie for talking to Glammy Lambie. He said there's nothing going on there.
I mean, I don't think something was going on, but he did say he was Team Glammy now. Yeah. He goes, I guess I'm Team Glammy now.
Control Alt Della says, with Billy on here, this show should be called Lolcow Ravishing. Love this show. Scott Dude coming through trying to push that lie detector test. I think that's a very, very much content. I think we would all watch that. Xylee gets sassy, says Xylee's audience all know her hands are rated E for everyone.
True.
Arcoholic became a Pay Pig. Today was a big Pay Pig day. Thank you guys for really showing your support in that way. All support is great, but the Pay Pig level lets us know that like you're really contributing to maybe the future of this show. And day to day, the super chats make everything fucking cool, all that great stuff. But that Pay Pig level is just it's extra special because it alludes to you saying, you know, you're here with us for the long haul. Mooch. Boogie said the bleep word, racist, just like the white winged dove sings. The song sounds like she's singing, ooh, ooh. White winged dove sings the song sounds like she's singing, ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't do it. Reese, can we get a Lolcow Queens Hoarder special? Would be awesome.
Oh my God. Okay, can we be honest? That kind of would be some content for people going over there and cleaning her house. I'm just saying.
It would be. And Mono said he only came back to say Ben Kyrie. I agree.
Jesus, Mono.
Scott Dude again pushing that lie detector test tonight. Thank you. That was funny content. It will be awesome if it happens. Golf in Hawaii says Becky is a massive manipulator and liar. How can we trust a word she says with all the false accusations she made about RTU? And then I have to say, how can we trust somebody that would want to be with her? How can we trust somebody that would react in the way they did? How can we trust either of them? I'm not putting my trust in either of them. I'm putting my hope in both of them to do better in the future. And if they fail, at least with Becky, it's content. That's all I'll say about it.
It's the best way to put it.
Shadow Humor says, I want blood sports. There will be blood. Zevlum says, genuine question, as I understand it, just from watching the shows, Richie is the first person to talk shit in Discord. We addressed that. It's just messy. Mooney Real says, they make a lot of money cutting grass too, Richie. Damn. The original Lizzie said, lies upon lies upon lies, realize, realize, realize. And then a bunch of emojis that started over people talking, but thank you for that. Spencer Mercer gifted 5 LolcowRewind memberships. Big Spencer, thank you for the love. And gave another super chat on top of it. Reese again, clarifying the dono. Thank you for that. Shadow Humor. Trump won, so none of this matters. What are you saying? Consent doesn't matter in Trump's America? Wow. Shadow Humor, obviously. That's not what you're saying. I don't know what the fuck you were saying, though. Clarify it. Mooch says, why does Richie bang women in the next room from his mom? We brought that up. We talked about it.
Yeah, that was addressed.
Zevlum says, telling Links you should be messaging you, screenshotting that, and taunting Becky with it. Weird as fuck behavior. I don't know how you rationalize that. I mean, it's weird as fuck behavior. Like, nobody is clean here, and I hope that we can just get past it as a community and have both of them play a part in the community, because like Richie said, he's been apart for a while, and you ride this wave into thinking that you're going to be content, have a fun time, have a new girlfriend, and it ends like this. It is just weird and sad and fucked, and you can't really compare it to anything. You can't compare what we're doing with this entire community to much of anything. We're kind of all learning as we go, Keem included. Keem's taking risks with all of this, and they're calculated risks, and he's hoping they pay off big for everybody. He's hoping he can do for everybody he brings in, make their lives a little better. I saw him talking to Tina tonight on Local Queens. When Tina gets that money, how she's going to improve her life. And he brought that up. He brought that up because he wants to see people win. And, and I think that's a pretty cool thing. Reese said Richie said on the Discord that he took the video because of what happened with Richie. Now he's saying he took the video before he was arrested and send the video information. We brought that up too, and I don't even know. I don't know if he proved it or not, or if it even matters at this point. Shadow Humor says, holy F, what are we watching, chat? This is a couple breaking up. This isn't content, no confrontation, nothing. Who are we right now? We talked about this, I believe, when I talked about it earlier. I fucking dunked on it, so GG. Seth Look says, I would think a show host making fake essay allegations would be more awkward for Keem than having Richie in the server. The problem is Becky's got to be here if she's working here, and we can't know the essay allegations are fake. With any certainty anytime soon. So for now, give us a week away from each other. It's like Becky's got to be here. You don't. Hopefully in a week things calm down. Wizhard says W Billy. What? Spencer Mercer says W Billy. Retro says, Richie, you don't come on here looking any better. Your mouth runs too much and opens up new rabbit holes. You're sort of trauma dumping, coping about all this. Enjoy your week off of touching grass, man. Wizhard says, blackmailer. Red Harlow says, Richie is so lazy he couldn't clean the PC room. Shit, dude, how do you fucking clean a room like that? I don't know, man. It's all bad.
I would have walked in, saw that house, and walked right the fuck back out. Nope.
I probably would have set it on fire. I have a problem.
Okay, I don't know. I wouldn't have set it on fire, but I would have been like, nope.
I had to go to childhood arson classes. I got a history. Red Harlow says, Richie is so lazy. Hamstring says, I knew when I saw the guy sneak up behind Becky to shave her eyebrows off he was a psycho freak. Bridget West claiming red flags on Richie. Mr. Sigma says, Richie is with me now. Heart. Ava says, I knew Richie was yikes when he shaved her eyebrows off. I understand it was a punishment, but it's a different thing when the man who was meant to be your loved one inflicts the punishment when he knew it would hurt her. Beetlejuice says, feels like Becky will be the death of Local. I don't believe that at all.
No, I don't think that.
Yeah. You got to allow things to breathe, but you can definitely, if it gets on life support, I trust Keem and the team to make the right call, whatever that may be. Ali says, coffee date equals apartment hunting for this guy. Hamstring says, he's so eager to use his limp wiener on another soul. Wouldn't you be, though, too? Aren't we all just selfish little creatures that want to procreate or facilitate some version of procreation? Practice it? Isn't that kind of like what we're all hardwired to do? Even when there's not breeding involved, we still want to put our things or have our things filled. It's just the base level of humanity. We're all sick.
Yeah.
Tina says, I think there's something really wrong here. Fucking right on the money there. Billy Blue Boy.
That's the damn truth.
Billy Blue Boy says, why would he bring this shit to the Lolcow universe? He looks worse the more he speaks. This is gross and disrespectful to Becky. Richie, you posted stuff in Discord. Becky didn't even bring anything up until then. Unfortunately, this was birthed in the Lolcow universe. Like, they met because of a Becky dating show. So, it's they don't know any different, which is not an excuse, but it is kind of a reason.
Yeah.
T Tony says a hashtag make Bridget get T. Make Bridget T Lolcow Queen. Sorry, the hashtag of being one thing was hard to decipher. The Gamer's Asylum says, why make a video with the intent of blackmail if you believe she had nothing on you? Very sus. Ava says, classic female bullshit quote by Richie, red flag. Priceless One says, how do you become a member? I'm pretty sure there's a little $sign down here and says you can, I don't know, become a member somewhere on the page. I can't remember how to do it. Sly Guy FPS says, will you be live in about 40 minutes? I have some things to say. If you're still here, Sly Guy, we'll pull you in. We were just kind of running one while you were waiting. Doza94 says, Billy had some great advice on Discord this morning. Thanks, buddy. Like whether or not you guys believe it, I really do want everybody to win. Fans, co-workers, everybody in this universe. I think win-win is a possibility in all situations. And if you're not looking for the win for everybody, then you're selling yourself short. TMI Creation says, I'm late, but question, why did Richie bring up the squirt gun? Oh, and threat to unalive now. If it was true, that would have been the first thing he said. Lies, 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 lies. It's so fucking messy.
It's very messy. It's incredibly messy.
Scott Dude said Jesus sent Keem a cameo recently. It's on Reddit. Yeah, I wonder if Keem was retaliating. Poop in your future says, I'm poor. Here's a couple dollars, though. LolcowRewind. Hey, poor money spends just as good as rich money, Poop. Thank you.
Thank you.
Spencer Mercer's great show, Billy and Xylee. Keep it up. And Doza says, Xylee, I'll pay for your spiritual counseling session. I believe that's with Kevin Dillinger. Are you down for a little one-on-one?
No.
It's paid for.
I don't care.
Retro says Kevin can turn beer into piss and his cigs into ash. If you call him for spiritual guidance, his quartz is charging in his butthole. Boogie is live with us. We're reading some donos. Boogie, you got a minute, or do you want to jump right in?
Oh yeah, take your time.
Okay, my paradoxical me says I'll be upgrading to PayPig for Lolcow Live and LolcowRewind soon. That's savage. Thank you, my paradoxical me. Monos only came back to say ban Kyrie. Again, we're working on that. We've been trying to ban Kyrie for a while. Solid Sicilian Gamer says, please set up Becky with Cyrax next. Gross, and yes, that would be fucking amazing. Monos
that
is
would
actually,
be amazing.
Did I miss the crystal segment already, or is he coming on still? Damn it, I think he missed it.
I'm here to talk about crystals.
No,
yes.
Bill, no.
My paradoxical me giving love. Monos says, can we bring back Kevin the Crystal Guy again? I missed him. Mono's got all the hot takes. Doctor, thank you for joining. The original Lizzie says, Billy, deal with those farts already. I've been cracking wind all night. I'll continue doing it. Mono says, one's in the chat to bring back Kevin. And Rocky BB says, there's too much pet damage present in that house for anyone but professionals to really make a dent. Please use respirators if you go in there to help. And then on the last call,
I don't get to catch you all live often because I'm old, so became a member to help support the show. Thanks for always making my day better.
You're welcome, Doctor. Thank you for your membership. Cheers.
Thank you.
And we're all caught up. And Boogie's here, my buddy, my pal. We kind of retold your DMT story tonight on the show. I don't know if you heard about that.
Boogie.
Yeah.
God.
Well, that's one of the things I wanted to come in and say, by the way. Everybody's like, why did it take so many hits? Well, you remember there was somebody else. I'm not going to out them. But there was somebody else there who also tried it. And they didn't get anything from it. That's why it took me so many hits. Because number one, I don't have lungs to ingest like I can't smoke weed and get high very easily. So like no, I was probably gonna, but it was apparently weak as shit because that other party tried it.
No, that other party passed the fuck out first hit.
He literally said He literally said I got nothing from it.
No, yeah, because
he laid there, he tried, then he got up. He's like, I got nothing from it.
Boogie, you were recovering. What he said was not what happened. We watched him take a hit, and he literally passed out the second he hit it and didn't remember anything. He took way too much. You fought for over an hour through multiple cartridges trying to break through the wall. He took one fucking hit and bricked. He was passed out, gone.
Oh well, I don't.
You are a
that
monster,
way,
man. Yeah, you don't remember because you were coming out of it. I watched it with my own eyes, sober.
I was so frustrated because I couldn't get to the color wall, man.
We know.
Like I got to the color wall. I couldn't get through it. I felt it. It was all mushy and squishy. And I talked to an entity, and it told me you're not ready for this. And I'm like, yes, I am, motherfucker. Like, let me in, and it wouldn't let me in. I was so annoyed. Dude.
You were like,
I'm still annoyed to this day.
You were like narrating the entire experience while it was happening. Like you you barreled through a ton of DMT, and that other person who said nothing happened to him, nothing happened because he knocked the fuck out first hit immediately. He felt like a limp biscuit. He just dumped over after he hit it. He was out cold.
I don't remember that. I do remember that.
You don't remember because you were coming out of your cloud of an hour long of DMT multi-super session of smoking like a fucking madman. You were chimney, cartridge after hit after hit after hit.
I'll tell you what I do remember. I remember how much better I felt the fucking next day. My God, and then like later on, I had already done some of the research, but I did more of the research about how psychedelics can help people with PTSD, which I am diagnosed with, by the way. That is clinically diagnosed, for the record.
Get your wins where you can, Boogie.
Yeah. But like the research shows psychedelics, also ketamine, which is kind of a psychedelic, but also different. They can really help with those symptoms of that. And I have never felt as bad as I did before that. Never in my life. Probably never will.
I've noticed, and I hope you never will. And I can say 100% that I was ready for you to die before that.
Yeah.
I was
ready.
I had came to the point where I was like, I don't know if I'll have Boogie as a friend after his birthday, because I was ready for you to nut up or shut up.
I would never bring this up again publicly, but if you're already on the topic, let me say that I was in a tremendous amount of pain, and it was very stupid of me to talk that way, think that way, feel that way, act that way.
Yeah.
Because look, I stuck around, and like, look what's happened in my life since. It's been really tough, but it's been rewarding, right?
Absolutely
it's like,
amazing, actually. You're fucking living, and you're happy, and you're creating, and you have somebody there with you. It is actually amazing. And if you then would have seen this, you wouldn't have worried about none of the shit you were worried about then.
And then the other thing that I always think about is, I've hurt a lot of people with my actions since that. And like, I'm always going to carry that guilt, and I'm going to, but the silver lining is I would have hurt a hell of a lot more if I had done that. And the thing that really made me want to stick around was knowing that if I did that, it's kind of like okaying it to other people. It's like, hey, Boogie did it.
Yeah. Don't feel too bad. All those people that you were whatever trauma dumping on at the time, most of them are fake fucking YouTubers anyways. Like,
amen. No shit.
And I want to bring up I can't remember exactly what it was, but during your suicide tour, I was hanging out with you at VidCon like every day, and I think it was like, was it Rhett and Link or Hank Green or somebody you were telling your fucking thing to?
Oh, it was Hank and John Green.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, Boogie, they don't need to hear about this.
Well, I went to Hank and John Green because you got to remember, I was one of the very first people to ever get like a dedicated snark Reddit, right?
Yeah.
And they were wild, dude. They were doxing friends and family members, getting into their DMs, sending fucking welfare checks all the time, even when I wasn't talking about being suicidal, which is pretty rare, But they were like getting involved with my ex-wife's family, her situation. And I just didn't know what to do. So I went to VidCon and being a manipulative shit, and I'm okay with admitting that these days. I was like, look, here's my thought process. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm exhausted. I really want a way out of it. Help me figure a way out of it. And because if I don't, I'm 98% sure I'm just going to get the fuck out of here because I can't handle this anymore. I'm going through enough with the divorce and everything else. And so I walked right up to Hank and John Green. And these are people I've hung out with for 5 years at this point. I've seen them at every VidCon. Yeah. We've had dinners together. We DM frequently. We've done each other's shows. And I'm like, so, hey, listen, I'm thinking about killing myself. That's not a great way to talk to Hank or John Green. But I was being such a self-centered prick that's how I decided to.
And as an outsider, as wildly inappropriate as this was for you to be doing, like you could tell they cared enough about you to listen. But it was like oh my God.
Hank said something to me that really stuck with me. And he said, look, I think you are probably the first person to ever deal with exactly what you're dealing with. Because everybody gets harassed and stuff like that, but to the level that you're getting it is pretty unique, right? And your situation is unique. And so he says, I can't tell you how to handle it because no one's ever had to handle it before. You are the only person that's going through specifically what you're going through. So other people will experience it later. Whatever you do now sets a precedent. And I really hope you make the choice to stick around. And I was like, God damn it. That was Hank. I'm like, God damn it, Hank, you're right. I'm a piece of shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Hank, who, by the way, just recovered from cancer.
Yeah. And it changed his hair. Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
That's what real cancer does to you. Not the fake boogie kind.
Boogie, we got a donation while you were talking. Izukor says, I'm paying my citation, Mr. Officer. Can you all unban me from the Discord? No idea what you got banned for. Also, still want that commander match, Billy. Boogie, excited for D&D campaign. Hope Tina joins it. Are you guys setting up the Lolcow Gaming, the D&D?
And so, number one, I made an executive decision tonight about that. So I have this Lost style campaign that I want to play, but I don't know if it's appropriate for Lolcow. But I did come up with a premise that's appropriate for Lolcow. So we're going to do a point-buy system to create our characters, Billy. And I'm going to give everybody just straight 12. So if you want to rock that and just be a normal character, that's fine. But for 2 points that you can spend where you want to spend them, you can take a deficit. For example, autism. And you can take autism multiple times to get multiple points, right? So maybe you even go nonverbal. Morbid obesity is one. So it's going to affect your movement speed, for example. It's going to have game stats, not just role-playing stats, but it's going to be able to let you put a few more points than, I don't know, strength or endurance, wherever you want to put it, intelligence, charisma. And so we're going to have a party of Lolcows in the D&D universe.
Oh
And
my God.
you're going to like walk up to the tavern where everybody gets a job and you're like, we're looking for a job. So like, what, a fat guy and a retard?
Are you
No thanks.
Are you going to be able to like roll a 20 or something and fake cancer to evade clout goblins?
Oh, that's a role play choice. That's a role play choice. You want to fake cancer? We'll write it into the story. Don't you worry. It's a great way to sneak by a guard. They don't want to hit a guy with cancer. You know. I encourage it.
This is absolutely gross, but maybe just gross enough to get the non-nerds interested too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? And like I think Jordy is probably a murder hobo guy, but I think he will turn out to be a really good role player. Billy, are you playing? Because I'd really love to have you.
Yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun.
Also, one of the very first things I want to do on the gaming channel is me and you are going to sit down and play a game of Commander via spell table or just Discord. If we got the cameras for it,
I think we should see if we can call in any friends that we know in the community to maybe join
for a
in.
4-player Commander.
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
I think we
dude.
could probably get a 4-player spell table going with maybe some people who have some clout in the Magic community or the YouTube community.
Nerds, y'all
Like
are
nerds. Non-nerds will not be able to follow that. It's going to be a
Yeah.
very niche thing. But
But the shit talking might be good. The shit talking might be good. Xylee,
what would you want to see on the gaming channel?
No,
you're not a nerd.
No.
Since you're a fucking straight.
I saw Xylee and her friends come on here and say, in the commentary community, we would handle. That's just as nerdy as D&D. Your commentary community is for fucking nerds that live off of clout chasing failure.
Billy,
Yeah, you are the clout chasing goblin.
Hold on. Wait. Boogie, shut the hell up, all right?
It's true.
I made good money off of your cancer shit. All right. Listen, Billy, I play D&D also. I play D&D too. I first started playing last year, so, don't worry. I play D&D also.
So then you're making fun of us magic nerds? Fuck you. We don't yuck each other's yums in the community. We don't yuck each other's yums.
I yuck yums. I just wanted to call the commentary community nerds. That's all.
They are such fucking nerds, dude. Like, let's look at Charlie, for example. Is Charlie the biggest fucking nerd on the planet? Yeah, he's got a huge dildo collection, but he's a fucking nerd.
Which
and he's
Charlie?
head
Are we talking
commentary
about
guy.
Voice Critical?
Voice Critical,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
You know who's the biggest nerd, and I love him so much right now. I want to get him on the show at some point. Fucking Papa Meat, dude. He's such a fucking weirdo.
we should reach out to Papa Meat and see if he'll play a fucking game with us.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
probably
busy
won't
guy.
because I faked cancer and everything, but
He could fucking play Magic cards with you. Come on, let's see if Charlie will play Magic cards with you. Tell him to fucking
God,
break.
no, he will not. He actively hates me.
Well,
He's
fuck
one of
that.
the people I think he's one of the people that like takes the Mutahar approach, which is, Boogie fake cancer. That's real fucked up. Okay, that's your normal person's perspective. I really don't like that guy. That's also a pretty normal perspective.
Then he could have
the Mutahar level of like, I fucking hate that guy. He's an actual piece of shit. Fuck him. Like having actual emotion involved.
Shouldn't he want to be able to fucking slam dunk you in a game of Commander then?
Yeah.
Because if we can't get him, then we got to get Tim Pool or the Quartering to play.
Oh, I want to get Simple to play, and I want to get Wubby to play. There's so many
Gotta get
people want to play
Wubby.
Magic.
Let's
Don't
start.
bring me
Let's
in
start.
there.
Let's
No,
start.
thank
Let's
you.
start bullying
Tim
people
Pool's
into
got a
playing
hell of a
Magic with
magic
us.
collection, though. You know,
Tim Pool.
Not me.
Tim
I
Pool
have
is a Magic
a
player, definitely.
friend of the show. Who's that Republican conservative we had on a few times? Forget his name. I went on his show once too. I forget his name, but he went to Tim Pool's house, and Tim was giving him permission to show me Tim's Magic collection. So I got a bunch of cool texts and DMs of like Tim's Magic collection. Dude, Post Malone's got competition.
No, Posty ain't got competition. Posty's
You know who
got
I'm
the
really
one
mad?
ring.
I'm mad that I haven't got to play Magic with Post. I've talked to him a bunch of times. He's a really nice guy. He hasn't talked to me since the fake cancer, but you know.
Yeah.
But he's played Magic with like 5 of my mutual friends, and I'm mad about it.
Yeah, I got a bunch of friends that I see them playing with Posty too. What do you say we make Posty play with us?
Yeah, okay. Reach out. Let's fucking. I'll make the professor reach out. I don't think the professor's returning my phone calls because again I faked cancer, which is great. But he did, he did at one point. Maybe he will now.
Everybody watching is like, what the fuck are they talking about? We heard Tim Pool and Post Malone.
Yeah. We all have Tim Pool and Post Malone have something in common.
Alex
Isn't that
Stein is
weird?
he the one that was talking Magic?
Alex Stein, yeah.
Oh, we know who
Alex-
we could get to play with us probably on the fucking Lolcow Gaming Commander game.
Who?
Vito and Dick Masterson.
Oh God. Oh God.
Those guys play Magic. They'll probably. I'm pretty sure Dick has a Commander deck. I know Vito does.
Dude, can I shit talk somebody here? Can I put some
Hey,
drama
not
the
on
show real quick?
Rewind. This is not the place to shit talk people. Yes, fucker.
Okay. So recently, Maddox uploaded this first video in a really long time, right?
Yeah.
And it did about as well as any channel that's been dead for a long time will do. Got like 11K views in the first 24 hours, 5K, something like that. And Dick Masters is like, wow, his fucking new videos doing numbers or whatever. And I saw that and I was like, you know what, that's kind of funny. So I retweeted, quote tweeted Dick, and I'm like, that's even worse than my dead channel, you know? Haha, all right. Maddox slid into my DMs about it. He's like, I can't believe that you're supporting that child molester. I don't know. I didn't really read it. I don't think that's specifically what he said. But I was like, hey, Maddox, it's just a joke, man. And he's like, I don't think it is a joke when that guy has spent 1,000 years trying to make me pee out of my asshole or whatever. You know, like classic Maddox shit. That shit's still going on. How has Maddox not let it fucking go?
He can't.
I don't know.
I love Maddox. Like, if he's watching this, I love you, brother, 110%. But you're fucking nuts.
He still like has it in his mind that he can get the W out of all this, and he won't stop until he does.
There is no W
But
there.
he
There's
thinks he
only
can.
more L's. And I wish I could talk to him about that. Right? Like, just let Dick Masterson do what Dick Masterson does, and you do what you're going to do.
And he can't. He can't. It's like you couldn't let things go back in the day. He's the same way.
Yeah, and it's so frustrating because I want to shake everyone and be like, look what it did to me. Look what it did to me. Let it go. Let it go. But they can't. Yeah. Same way Keemstar shook me, dude. I'm sure Keem has told you a million times how frustrating it was to talk to me. He went out on called once and told everybody he fucking hated me because I wouldn't fucking listen. And he was right to hate me for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it worked out in the end, though. You finally
Yeah.
listened, huh?
It's not the
finally
end.
Fucking listened.
It's not the end. We'll
I
see
might
where this
still
goes.
Fuck up real bad. Yeah, I might fuck up real bad. I might tweet the N-word. Who knows?
Jesus Christ, Boogie, you better not. I swear to God.
God damn it.
I have verbal stems, again, because I'm probably autistic. And for the really longest time, currently it's meat, blood, bone, meat, blood. I talk about that constantly. Desi's doing it too, by the way, over there.
Yeah.
But for a while there, I would look at my friends and like, well, later tonight I'm going to tweet the N-word. And they're like, they got to where they just ignored it because they knew it was a verbal stem. But for a while, it was really alarming for them because they actually thought I might for some reason.
We're live right now, Boogie.
I know.
Okay,
I have no
okay.
problem telling that story.
Okay.
I have no problem telling that story.
Okay.
Because I haven't done it for years. I haven't done it for years now.
Boogie's the type of guy who wants to prove he has autism so badly that he tells a story about him
tweet the N-word
threatening
about
the
it.
N-word. God damn it, Boogie. Boogie.
I was obviously never going to do it, Billy.
Boogie, that's
the
so
bit. That's
okay,
the bit.
Boogie,
But this is
Boogie,
so
I'm
you.
sorry,
This
that's
is
not
so
a fucking
you.
bit, bro. That's retarded as fuck.
I know.
This is so
it's not
you.
even autism. It's just retardation.
God damn it,
bruh.
I'm a fucking retarded person. At the very least, you gotta give me
are.
retarded. At the very least,
No,
Please let me have
no.
retarded.
Hey, Boogie, what about all the chat that says you got no balls and they're telling you to tweet it?
What? Oh, I'm never gonna tweet that shit. Come on, are you kidding?
Better not. I swear to God.
Like Boogie,
I will cuss your ass out.
But like I said, I have the N-word pass. I'm just never gonna use it. So
you gotta
No desire.
you gotta redeem that every time you want to use it with everybody who takes an issue. You know that, right? You can be revoked.
What? No, reality just gave it to me again.
Nope. Don't you don't want to, that's counterfeit pass. You don't want to get caught up.
What?
That's got you got yep.
What? Well, I'm not gonna.
I don't think that counts anymore because she left the Discord again.
What the
Can
hell?
Is there a C-word pass? Can I say cunt? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Are you allowed to say that?
You might be able to say cunt, but I know you can't see penis, fat ass.
Billy, your dick's a distant memory, motherfucker. Holy shit.
Yeah,
You're the one to fucking
Yeah,
talk.
but I
God
got
damn.
a real good memory.
Yeah, I got a woman that can find it for me, bitch. What you got?
I'll go follow her on Instagram. We'll see who wins this one.
Damn.
Oh, God damn it, Billy. That's a deep cut two ways. Oh, my God. That's a deep
Billy.
cut, Billy.
Shots fired.
Woo!
Shots
Fuck.
fired.
That's brutal. How was Rewind tonight?
It was actually one of the best episodes of Rewind of all time.
Yeah, I heard Richie was on. How was that?
Oh, it was rough, but your boy handled it like a fucking boss.
Yeah. What a dark time for Lolcow Live right now. But it'll soon be light again, I believe. We will find the dark. We'll find the light in the darkness.
I think we did tonight. Honestly, I think we did a lot of healing work tonight on Rewind. It took it.
The first show was tough, man.
Yeah.
But at least after we talked about all that horrible shit, at least we spent 20 minutes on the fucking LA fires because we wanted to lighten the mood.
Right? When the LA fires is lighting the mood, it's fucked. The LA fires are so sad and so just.
Yeah, I reached out to all my LA friends tonight because I didn't realize how bad it was.
Did you reach out to H3H3?
No, he ain't returning my phone calls for some reason.
I think Keem and everybody should make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure if his multi-million-dollar mansion is probably insured, and hopefully he can evacuate. Smart.
I'm sorry. I'm still in the camp that I want frenemies back, and I want it to be Keem and H.
Yes,
I'm still in that camp.
But only on the Lolcow Live Network.
Yeah,
dude, could you imagine that show? I would never stop watching
even
it.
one show. Can you imagine how many people would be watching that? Just even one show, just one live stream.
I think Keem did do the H3 podcast once, and I think he got the same treatment I got that I did it 3 times.
The entire beef between Keem and H3 happened because of that podcast.
Yep.
Keem went on. They cut his episode down heavily, and then when the audience said we hate Keemstar, they did what every person does. They said we hate Keemstar too, but we still had to interview him. And it's like, you go there to his face, you treat him like a friend, and then the second you get any pushback, you shit on him. And that, I was there during all this. I was there in Skype calls with Keem, and I will say that you could tell that hit him a little hard. Like he thought he was going there on good faith to mend any history those guys had, and they just spit in his fucking face the second that there was any pushback. And that's what opened it all up.
I'm glad that they're starting to find some common ground and things are getting better because I'm really excited for that. Because these wounds shouldn't stay open forever. There's no reason for it. But at the same time, Ethan. Oh, I love Ethan, but I hate Ethan, and it's just like I subscribe to the fucking YouTube drama subreddit, and he's just on there saying the dumbest shit every day sometimes, and it's just like, I don't know. It's hard to love Ethan, but I always will, I guess. I'm still mad at him too.
Yeah, he didn't take you out to
Yeah.
dinner 3 times.
Yeah, like tell me I was unreasonable about that, okay? Like every podcast I've ever done, they at least made the like fucking when I did No Jumper, at least they offered to smoke with me, right? Like at least something.
He let you fuck Leno, right?
He offered to let me bang her. Yeah, it was nice. That
hell?
I had Desi at the time, so I turned it down. But like, people were like, yeah, it was like after she had sex with that one dude, and it went meme.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, who should she fuck next? And everybody suggested me, and he goes, I'm down. Reach out.
Oh my god.
Funniest shit
100%.
it was the funniest shit that day. I remember that sticks out with me heavily.
It was a good day, but
Boogie
like,
got
the
next.
first time I did a show, I'm like, hey, let's go out and get dinner. He's like, nah, I got shit to do. I'm like, all right. Second time I did the show, I'm like, hey, let's go out and get dinner. He's like, nah, but we can you can have some Teddy Fresh merch, I guess. And then the third
It won't
time I was
fit
like,
you.
all right. Yeah, I'm like, the third time I was like, okay, bye, I guess. He's like, yeah, okay, bye. And that was the last time I did it. And I was just like, I don't know. Most shows do at least something for you. He did give me a ride, from Anaheim. That was nice.
Yeah.
He arranged for Uber. I'm excited for that, But I don't know. Like, that was a stupid grudge to hold, I suppose.
It really is. I want to get AB on LolcowRewind. AB, his assistant. I feel like
Star Killer.
Yeah, I want Star Killer on Rewind. So Star Killer, if you're out there and you haven't fucked up yet, we're gonna find something on you, and you're gonna have to confront LolcowRewind.
That would be nice. Can I say, Ethan, I know you watch our show religiously, all of them. You have nothing better to do. But Ethan, if you are watching, I forgive you. Now, will you forgive me?
Please.
Aww.
Please.
Please.
Please. Let's all be friends in the Lolcow universe.
Yes.
Keem said he'd like to have Ethan on, but he's waiting until we're averaging 10K concurrent. And I think that's good. I think it's solid.
And the only reason I called out AB is because I like AB the most out of that. There's a lot of guys. I watch H3 pretty regularly compared to other shit I watch. I like all those guys over there. I can't hate on any of them for real. Just I remember him with the Keem thing, and I always kind of saw the way that was out of pocket, and I kind of held a...
Billy, I have $1 million question. You're like, oh, I don't hate anybody over there. Yeah, you fucking think you're you. Is there someone you've learned to hate in the world that you want to call out tonight?
Oh, I used to hate R. Kelly, but then when it came out that he was doing what he did, I realized enough of the rest of the world hated him. So I was like, I can hate him less.
You can let it go.
Yeah, I was like,
why did you hate him? Why did you hate him? What?
I could just tell there's something fucked up with R. Kelly from the way he sung songs. I was like, man, there's something fucked up about this guy.
I mean, I hated his fucking music. I ain't gonna lie.
I liked his music too, but there's like a few of his songs I thought were really great. But like he was married to Aaliyah when she was 16. He was he put a song called his song where he's like when a woman's fed up and he's like trying to be like hella hard in the video crying. And I'm like, this guy's a fucking piece of shit, and I know it.
And you were right.
Yeah, dude.
And you didn't get it right with me, but I was a piece of shit the whole time.
Boogie, I swear to God, I've seen you do stuff for people that you never had to do, and I don't know if you did it out of guilt because you wanted to be a better person, but I've seen you make people's days in person. I know what a fucking nice guy you can be to people.
Look, people can be two things. The internet forgets that, okay? Lynx can be a little bit sneaky and shitty, but she can also be good at her job, right? But people want people to just be one thing. I am both a deeply flawed person that does fucked up shit all the time, but I also like to do really nice things when I can, and I make an effort to do it. And I don't know. Some people see that, some people don't. I don't really care if they see it or not. You know who I care sees it? My friends and family. But I don't know. That's one of the reasons. Like I still rock Michael Jackson's music. Black and White's the fucking bop, dude. Like this is a good fucking song. Thriller's good. I listened to it during Halloween.
Michael Jackson's
I know he did
music is great.
Yeah, he did some fucked up shit, but he wasn't exclusively that fucked up thing. And number one, there's no proof that he fucking did it at the end of the day.
There's enough proof
So-
that makes it very fucking weird, but also like that guy had a fucked up childhood.
Exactly, right? That's, and I can understand really. You know who else I still fuck with to this day? And
Jeffrey
like,
Dahmer?
I know what he did was wrong. I love Jeffrey Dahmer, dude. That killer. Like I have his recipe book I got online. Delicious. But for real, I still fucking fuck with Louis C.K. Every time he puts something out, I buy it, I listen to it. It's fucking good, man. And
Yeah.
like, he's still funny. And like, at the end of the day, did he do some fucked up shit? Yeah, he used his position of power to convince women to let him jerk off in front of him, and that sucks. But also they kind of agreed to do it, and also it was just masturbation, and like I don't know, what he did was bad, and I don't want him to do it anymore. But dude's funny, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It was grimy enough to warrant an illicit reaction when it was shed in light, right? Like, I don't know if what he did was illegal or whatever, but it was enough to get him shook when it came to light. So it is what it is. I still think he's funny. I still like watching his stuff too, but
when I knew I forgave him?
Sign of the times. When he asked you to jerk off in front of him and you did it, you fucking sicko.
Yeah, no. He's like, "You want to see me jerk off?" And I was like, "Yes, absolutely. I want to see Louis. I would pay money to watch that giant orange dumpy fucker jerk off. Wouldn't you? That's hilarious. I wouldn't find that traumatizing. I'd find that fucking hysterical."
Oh shit!
He sat over the corner going, "Oh my god!" I'd laugh until I threw up. But he did a stand-up bit that got recorded, and like recording a comedian when they're just testing the material sucks, and putting it online really sucks. But he made this joke, and he was talking about the Parkland kids, who are like, helping encourage gun control and stuff. He's like, "Look, you're children. I don't have to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you. Why would I listen to you just because you were smart enough to hide behind the fat kid when the shooters came?" And I was like, "Man, I forgive you, Louis. That's funny." That is sick.
Louis has
so
some
funny.
really great social commentary. I'll say this about cancel culture at that time, the Me Too movement. There was a lot of people that were very guilty of things that didn't get hit. And there was a lot of people who did get hit. And a lot of those people that got hit during Me Too were people who had Netflix contracts. And,
yeah, isn't that interesting?
And Netflix even put out an episode of Kimmy Schmidt. One of the episodes had where they were showing that people were specifically hitting people as an attack with the Me Too movement. I always wondered if that was a meta commentary on what was going on in the grand scheme of things.
That's interesting. God, I don't know. At the end of the day, at least we got a Harvey Weinstein.
God, that guy was. There's the movie about what was going on with him, and they use actual audio in the movie from his recorded calls. It's just a chilling, fucked up thing. I recommend if you guys have some trauma left in you to deal with after life. It's a really hard hitting movie about that whole situation. Can't remember the name of it, but it came out a few years ago.
What a piece of human garbage.
Yeah.
The other one that hit me deep was fucking Bill Cosby, man.
Dude, I loved Bill Cosby growing up. I was the hugest Fat Albert fan. I loved the Cosby Show.
Yeah, I wonder why we liked Fat Albert, you fat fuck.
You know exactly why, dude. You know exactly why.
Like,
we couldn't identify with Scooby-Doo.
No, absolutely. Fucking, I ain't never gonna fuck Daphne. What are you talking about?
Did you see how much fucking giant sandwiches Scooby-Doo ate and he didn't gain a pound? That ain't real.
All right, who the fuck
that ain't
is that?
real.
Make believe.
That ain't real. Grim Wolf says this is boring. Kick Boogie. Guess what, Grim Wolf? We're fucking over 3 hours in. This is the boring time.
Yeah, I came in during boring time. I didn't want to come in during the content.
I'll be right back.
Xylee, go take a sabbatical. This is just what it is at this point. The hot part of the show is done.
This is just
the
me
wind
calling
down.
Billy and see how he's doing. You know?
This is the
Just
wind
fat talk.
down. The hot part of this show is fucking over. This is just chill. This is chill vibes.
I'm sure your show is just as brutal as ours. I can't believe.
No, honestly, we had Richie on, and it was a come to Jesus moment for a lot of the commentary of the night, and I think that we got his side of things, and we put it in a way that I think that people think, and I think that it was actually needed almost. Tonight's episode of Rewind was almost needed. I think it could be me smelling my own farts, but
summarize it. Give me the elevator pitch. What did I miss?
Mike came in. We were talking with Mike. Mike, like Lolcow Queens, basically was like a angry grandpa, like revisiting storytelling show because Becky left during Lolcow Queens. Mike came in after Lolcow Queens and sat with us.
Bringing Kevin the Crystal Guy while Xylee is gone.
Kevin's out of the lineup. But we had Mike in here, and then Richie came in waiting, and we pulled Richie on, and I grilled Richie, let him tell his story. I questioned a lot of his points to an extent without like keeping him from saying them. And I think we as an audience got through a lot of what happened tonight or last night and this week and through everything. I think we processed a lot tonight because of Rewind.
What's your overall take?
My overall take is that both parties are so fucking messy, and they took it to this community and they split the community in a way that the community needs healing. I give a fuck really about either of these people and who's guilty and who's innocent. What they've done has created a rift in this community that is our community. It's not Becky's.
Yes.
It's not Richie's. It's ours. And I don't mean mine and Boogie's. I don't mean Xylee's. I don't mean Keemstar's. I mean every single person who watches, every single person who puts their money where their mouth is and supports this community. And I will do everything to heal that cut that I can, because I'm not going to let a couple of dumb, cock-horny sickos that just want to have gross sex ruin a good thing.
Right? Amen. In fact, you know what? When I talk to Keem tomorrow, I'll see what show he's got planned, but I'm going to pitch whatever we can do to have the most fun the show can be. I want it to be as healing as humanly possible. I'm sure he's probably already thinking the same thing. We'll probably have to do some spring cleaning still, but then, like, I want to get to the fucking fun. Y'all want to see me finally break an arcade machine? God damn it. Maybe tomorrow's the goddamn day. Whatever it takes to make fucking people
hell yeah,
happy.
Dude. This shit's way too fucking heavy. I didn't want to touch it. I mean, I told you today, I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole, but I knew we were going to have to.
Yeah.
And while Xylee didn't want to touch it, Boogie, I'm just saying, tonight, I finger fucked it.
You actually did. Boogie. I don't know, Boogie. I don't know if you watched it, but you need to at least go back and watch when Richie was up here. Man, Billy knocked it out of the park. He really did.
Of course he did. He's fucking Billy.
He did.
And there's a reason I've championed Billy every step of the goddamn way, not just because he championed me and I'm a narcissist. You know, he's fucking good at what he does.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch it, man. I can't wait to fucking watch it.
You could see me. I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable at first because I was like, bro, I am uncomfortable doing this. Yeah.
But
the good thing about
it was very uncomfortable. It had to be uncomfortable. It was fucked up. It was so fucked up.
The good thing about Billy is he's one of the kindest people you'll ever fucking know. Okay. But the nice guy, the genuinely nice guy, like he's fucking genuinely a good guy. He's not playing it. He's not acting it. He is who he is. He is who he says he is. But if Billy decides to fucking get in on it, he's gonna get in on it. Him and I have sparred a little bit from time to time.
Yeah,
he's called me on some of my bullshit. God bless him.
I remember when you and Keem had your falling out, and you were like, "Fuck Keem, dude. He's the devil. He's a piece of shit. He's gonna ruin my fucking life." I'm like, Boogie, I know you can't see it now, but he's looking out for you, dude. And you were like, "No, fuck that. Fuck him. He's the worst person on the internet." I was like, Boogie, I'm friends with a lot of people call the worst person on the internet. One of those people I'm friends with is you.
I mean, true.
But it's life. I think I got this way because I choose nice. Like I could have gone any direction in life, and I was lucky to get out of a very fucked up situation with the option to choose to be good. And I think when you choose good, good things happen to you, and that's why I get to be here with y'all.
I think the person that's born naturally good and then is great, and I'm gonna love that person with all my heart. But I think the person that wakes up every day and has to choose kindness and choose to be good, that guy's a motherfucking hero. Yeah. Like if you have evil in you, if you have anger in you, if you have pain in you, and you decide to be a good fucking person, despite it, I think you're one of the best goddamn people on the planet. And a lot of people say the opposite. They say, "No, he's a bad person. He's inclined to do bad shit." No, I disagree entirely. That's a motherfucking hero. Fights his fucking way to kindness every day. And I think that's you, Billy. Little bitch.
No, Boogie, it's you, Boogie. It's
no,
you.
Fuck
oh
that
my
shit.
God. Okay,
no, fuck
enough
that shit.
glazing.
I think it's
Christ.
Xylee.
Y'all
I think
have
it's
a fucking
Xylee.
bromance. We get it. Holy fuck.
Boogie.
What?
Isn't Xylee the goat?
Thank you, Mono.
Isn't Xylee the goat?
No, we're not doing this again.
I miss you, Mono. Check your DMs, Mono. I miss you.
Xylee's the goat.
Yeah, she's fucking great.
Greatest of all time, that Xylee. Isn't she?
I still say this is the best show. I still say this is the best show on the platform.
Man, can't wait until you end this live stream.
I'm not allowed to end it until Xylee's threatening me. That's one of the LolcowRewind rules.
Damn it. Yes.
I am holding you to your word, by the way.
Oh shit. What was my word?
That you are gonna slap the shit out of me at Fat Camp. I'm gonna make you do it, bitch.
I'm slapping the shit out of you. I'm already punching Billy. All right. I told Billy the first time I ever meet him IRL, I'm punching him in his face and then I'll give him a hug.
She don't know. She don't know she's about to break her hand on my face.
Oh yeah, you got.
These aren't made of glass, okay?
Don't matter.
These aren't made of glass.
This ain't made of pillows. Only way I can hurt a woman is my rock hard face on her flying fist.
Oh my God.
Nah. Boogie, how you feeling? Because I'm gonna bring in Cody 333 and Mao. They've been waiting all night. So if you wanna,
I'm gonna let you guys hang out. But I just want to say goodnight to y'all. Apparently, every time I see you guys live, I have to say goodnight to you, dumb motherfuckers. Keem got on to me too, by the way. He's like, every time you go on that show, you preach like a motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, I am who I am. I'd do it on our show if you fucking let me. He's like, I'm never gonna let you. I mean, it's not the exact conversation, but basically, this is what he's like. You preach like a motherfucker. Yes, I do.
Well, Boogie, you made our first
Boogie,
video
I'm back in the
on
Discord
the channel.
under a new name, but I'm in there.
I got that little
W
clip of you
Xylee
being
W
high
Billy W
and with
Boogie.
sausages up your nose.
Mono told me to tell you that he's back in the Discord under a new name, but he's in there.
Aww.
And he said W Xylee W Billy W Boogie.
Well, I love you, Mono. DM me from whatever account. I don't know how to find you. All right. Y'all have a good night.
All right,
Boogie.
good night.
Cody 333 and Mao. How are we doing tonight? Are you here?
What is up?
How we feeling?
What's going on?
We're about to wrap up this show, so you guys waiting down there. Any comments or things you want to say? Now is the time.
No, you guys had a really good chill stream today. Really enjoyed watching it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, we were. I think Xylee and I both, like, before this went live, we were like holding our breath for what was about to happen because we didn't know.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was at work when you guys had Richie on, so I didn't get to catch that part of it. What happened with that?
We got through it. Watch it.
Yeah,
watch
messy. I recommend going back and watching it and just.
I'm going to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mal, how you doing?
Both Xylee and Billy did a great job. The whole lolcow, everyone did their part. I mean, props. I mean, really, really good job.
I want everybody who watches that worries that Becky's going to destroy everything. I want you guys to know that
Keemstar wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah, we're not going to let that happen without a fight.
I mean, okay, can I say something on that part of the allegation?
Yeah.
I mean, if the allegations that she's making is true, why doesn't she go have the test done?
Well, here's the thing. It's too late now to do the test. Also, she said that she has gone through this before and the tests were more violating than the action. I don't know if that's something that she truly believes or if it's a scapegoat for her to say. I've heard many other women say the same thing. So she might have picked that up from somebody else, or she might actually feel that way. It's literally not our call to say if she's valid or not in that. Because it could be true, it could be a fucking lie.
Exactly.
We don't know.
The other thing too is like everybody's getting on Keem's ass about this and this and this. He has nothing to do with it. He's not taking sides for a reason because he doesn't know if Becky's telling the truth or if Richie's telling the truth. Like,
It would be irresponsible for him to do that. Like it would
exactly.
be irresponsible for me or Billy or Boogie or Wings or anybody to take a side. It would be irresponsible.
And these people think it's
Right.
irresponsible for Keem to allow Becky or Richie to stay. It's just a difference of opinion, and the problem is Keem's opinion is the one that matters. So we're gonna have to ride this one out. I'll tell you this, Boogie listened to Keem after the cancer fucking faking shit, and he's doing well. So maybe y'all should put your faith in
100%.
Keem. Maybe y'all should Maybe y'all should see what happens and just sit back and let it ride out. Could be wrong. Maybe
100%.
everybody with an opinion is right, but maybe also we just need to take some time. My nose is itching like crazy right now. I think I'm having an allergy.
Well, it's that son of a bitch.
It's the curse. The curse. Careful.
I've been fighting a damn cold for over a week now.
My buddy and his girl just had influenza A.
What the hell?
Ooh, that sucks. Damn, I
Yeah.
hope they're okay. I hope they're better.
Oh, they're good now. I had to take them to the ER and everything.
Well,
and
Cody,
like,
nobody
aren't you
cares about
worried
your fucking
catching it?
friend's sickness. Jesus Christ, we're live, Cody. Have a good night. Thank you for
No one
calling
asked
in.
about your goddamn opinion.
Piss off. Mal, anything you want to say? People in the audience are horn dogging for you. They think you're very hot.
Sorry, say it again.
The audience thinks you're attractive.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Do you think you might want to date Becky Boop?
No.
No,
What?
no, I'm not here.
If you
I'm
want
not here
anything
for
from
that.
this situation, no Discord dating. God
No?
damn it, no Discord dating.
I think Mal would be a good boyfriend.
I'm not here for that. The only reason why I'm here is to give a recommendation.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I feel like for a long time, I think since I've been here, we have this thing called Lolcow Stage Live. And for some reason we don't use it. And I think instead of having like this private VC for the show, we should just use the Lolcow Stage Live. For example, I feel like whenever we bring people on, there was like a delay, right? Because people have to watch the live stream to get updates. If you just have a Lolcow Stage Live, people can be in like the audience, right? Because it's a stage.
Yeah.
Right? You're in the audience and it's live.
Keem used
I don't know why we.
Keem used that the other day for a test run. He pulled everybody into the live stage because he saw people were fighting in the voice chat. And when he he saw the fight, he heard the fight going. He set up the live stage. He pulled everybody in, and he realized the fight was about people who shop at Walmart versus Costco. And he got so pissed.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, maybe that's not a good time, but maybe when you have guests on, right? I don't know. I just feel like it might make it a bit easier because there won't be like that delay, right? I feel like the delay is what I'm talking about. But just a recommendation.
You know, I get what you're saying. I think that with the delay here on Discord, it's a minimal thing. We're only bringing in 1 or 2 people at a time, and it's going to YouTube. So I think for now everything works, but maybe it's something to think about for the future. They don't use They do use video in the lives, don't they? The live stage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, hey, you know what? You know what? Mal? Maybe that's the future. Am I saying your name right, or is it MAU?
It's a Mao.
Mao, okay, good.
Okay.
My full name is Mauricio, but I tell people to call me Mao.
Okay, well, stop thirst trapping our audience, okay? They're here to look at me, not
I'm
you.
trying. I don't know. I
Listen,
don't know.
Billy is the pretty one, okay? You're
Yeah.
upstaging him, and
Yeah.
he doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'll get on.
I want to remind our audience that you're wearing glasses. That's a
Thank you guys.
imperfection. You're not
take care.
perfect, okay? Have a good night. Mal took the DMT.
Oh man, my neck is killing me. It's been killing me all show.
Yeah, my balls are just wow.
Okay, well, F you. No, I slept wrong and I got this knot right here and it's been killing me all show. You watched the playback and you're seeing me do this all damn show.
You didn't see me itching my balls the entire episode?
No, Billy, and I wouldn't want to see you itching your balls.
I was resituating the entire episode. Why does your neck take precedent over my balls? Your neck's never going to bring life into this world. Okay, I think I pissed you off enough.
I'm going to fight you.
Yeah, I think I pissed you off. Guys, you watched Lolcow Rewind, another great banger episode. Oh my God, we're the best ever. I gotta go.
Don't you dare play the intro thinking we're going to do a second show. Just cut the fucking live stream off. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Damn.
Lolcow Rewind. Rewind.
Rick it.
Gotta be careful with that R word.
Ah ha ha.